A sudden urge to challenge your GPS to a dance-off. And remember, when the smoke clears, nobody beats a Cannon deal. Nobody.
Nachos! Yeah, your nachos!
Hey, I'll take some.
Great. And some Frank's Red Hot.
Oh, nah, I'm good.
Oh, you're just gonna eat these dry, plain, boring nachos with no Franks? What, seriously? Frank it up. Frank it up. Come on, lady. Frank it up. Frank it up. Frank it up. Yeah! Hey, this guy finally gets it. Hey, look, we're on the Jumbotron.
It's the perfect blend of flavor and heat. Frank's Red Hot. I put that on everything.
Webster's Food and Drink. The name says it all. Greenwood's premier restaurant since 1975, serving up classic American eats with a hearty dose of Southern comfort. Check out their weekly food specials and great selection of draft beer. Happy hours from 4 to 6 with discount drink prices. There's live entertainment on the weekends, and Webster's Patio is the place to meet your friends for a night out on the town. Webster's Food and Drink, 216 West Claiborne Avenue in Greenwood. Find us on Facebook for weekly specials and entertainment schedule.
Playing defense doesn't have to be something you do with your bank. On the Community Bank team, our strategy is simple. We're here to cheer you on through every financial play call and every savings celebration. With over 100 years of knowledge and experience, our playbook knows when to run a blitz, call an audible, or throw a monetary Hail Mary. No matter what banking services you need, Community Bank is ready to coach you through it. Community Bank, committed to our community. Member FDIC.
Hey, this is Chris McLean with Indianola Electric. We would like to thank our loyal customers for your continued support for the past 36 years. We're
back here at Legion Field, wrapping up our national anthem, and we're going to be having some IA Colonel football tonight. Clarksdale comes to town 0-1, and Indianola Academy 0-1 after traveling from North Delta. Back in the friendly confines for us at Indianola Academy at Legion Field. Excited to see what sort of adjustments our guys have made. Hopefully, we got plenty of pickles in our system, some mustard, some salt, all kinds of stuff to get these cramps under control.
Hopefully, the cramp monsters won't be out tonight at home, and we can overcome that. That was challenging in the second half last week. Hopefully, the guys stay hydrated this week and ready to go. Looking forward to see Ty Killebrew at the starting quarterback. Although I think freshman Patrick Davis is going to get some snaps this week. He got in last week, and so we fully expect him to get in with some snaps under center there. So we're looking for some big plays out of the offense. This year we've seen some run pass option kind of plays. We've seen a little more in the passing game than maybe in the past, and so we're excited to see how that transpires out here as we get ready to kick off in just a few moments here. Looking forward to this night. About 40 seconds to kick off as the teams get ready to take the field.
Clarksdale's Lee is dressed in all white. Doing a whiteout game. They got green lettering, and they got their white helmets. So Indianola Academy is going to kick off, and of course Hagan Sheedy, I'm sure, will be the one who's teeing it up, and he'll probably also be making the tackle, as he often does 90% of the time.
Field's in good condition. Got a good amount of rain this afternoon here in Indianola. Had some showers and thunderstorms pushed through, but we both were down on the field, and we're very, very pleasantly surprised at how well the field was holding up through this. So shout out to our coaches. They take care of the field. They stripe the field. They paint the logo. They do all that. And they've got things ready to go here at the first home game tonight.
Sure do appreciate those coaches taking care of this field, making it look good for us. And let's see, it's going to be Monix, I'm sure, is back there, returning the kick, as well as Darren Williams, I believe, is who's back there. It is Hagan Sheedy. He's going to take the opening kick, the Bigfoot kick, and after we get through, we'll come up with the Bigfoot fact of the day.
Well, he goes,
be a little shank kick down,
kick away from them.
15-yard lines, fielded at about the 20. He's bringing it up the field. He's bringing it to the middle of the field and trying to bounce it out to the left-hand side. And who makes the tackle? That's Hagan Sheedy.
Yeah, William Bear was in there on that play as well. Good to keep Darren Williams on the inside. Darren Williams, a great running back, great receiver, good secondary player for Lee. So we're going to be calling his name a lot tonight, along with quarterback Brayton Antisi and Desi Monix. So it's kind of the three big guys for Lee, and they put up a lot of a lot of yards and hoping they'll put up a lot of points. So hopefully Colonels can be ready for this.
Your Bigfoot fact is 1965, Russia put Bigfoot on the endangered list. And TC is under center, and he's going to pitch it back. And, of course, it is going to be Desi Monix, who's going to go around the left-hand side. He's going to lose a yard.
Yeah, it looks like the Colonels were able to read that guard. Hagan Sheedy in on that play, along with Joseph Smith in the backfield. So it's going to be a big loss there on the first down. So key play for the Colonels to get in the backfield on the first play as we just get kicked off here 0-0. Here in the first quarter at 11:30 left.
Colonels are ready. They fist bumping. They're looking to stop that run, make them throw. We do know that the quarterback is agile. He's not as strong a thrower as he is a runner. Let's see. He goes under center. He's going to look to hand off again. It's Monix, the wrong left-hand side. He's going to find a little room that way. He's met in the middle by Burke after about 11-yard gain.
Yeah, Desi Monix just he falls forward and got to the secondary really fast. He's super quick. And it's really hard to tackle him. Saw that on film this week. Several people last week for Pillow were kind of just bouncing off of him as he ran, and so he's really a really fast back, a really dynamic back, and hard to bring down.
1st and 10 at their own 49 with 11 just going under 11 minutes to go in the first quarter, and TC under center with the I formation behind him. And again, he's looking to hit this fullback. Fullback can take it down the field, about a 15-yard gain. That it looks like it's number 8, Jonathan Redwine.
Yeah, Redwine comes in at fullback. He also plays a little bit of tight end for them as well, and so they're not really coming out in the spread. They're kind of lining it up I formation here, a little bit different than what they played last week. So they moving away from that spread offense that was heavy run last week, back to a more pro-style offense tonight. So throwing a wrinkle in there for the Colonel defense.
Long 30-yard line of the Colonels is again they go in that tight formation. Fullback is about 2 yards behind Antisi, and he goes and he's going to hand it to Monix, and they're going to be swarming him at the line of scrimmage. Toss him down right at the line. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, going to set up a 2nd and 10 if we go under 10 minutes to play.
Yeah, Ty Killebrew in on that play along with Blaine Fleming. Just several Colonels wrapping him up, covering him up like a double quick on a Friday night, Jay Garrett.
That's right.
And that's what it's going to take. It's going to take multiple defenders reading the play, getting to the ball quick. It takes a lot to get these backs down. So good start by the Colonels here as the Colts come back to the line 0-0 under 10 minutes in the first.
Yeah, hopefully we can keep that momentum going on our defensive side, carry it over to the offense. Antisi's going to go under center with that I formation behind him again, Redwine and Monix. And they've got him figured out as where he is. He just slips out to the outside. He gets about 12 yards on the play, down to about the 19-yard line, 9.5 to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, running to that left side was a struggle last week for the Colonels.
Yeah.
I think that the Colts probably picked up on that. So it was another long run there. Blaine Fleming, Matthew Gary on that tackle to get him down, but enough for a first down to keep the chains moving. So the Colonels are facing the Colts here in the red zone here, and defense is really going to have to bow up right now.
Yeah, let's see what the Colts bring to the line, and they're again in that tight formation. They're not even spreading their wide receivers out very far in that I formation behind Antisi. He's going to hand off to his fullback Redwine, and he's going to get up for about a 9-yard gain and to set up a 2nd and short at about the 10-yard line. They may give him the first down, but it's going to be close.
Yeah, safety Evan, but there's a flag on the play, a little laundry on the field, so let's see. Maybe a hold, and it is, so that's good news for the Colonels.
Yeah, I like that King Laundry on the field. When it pulls it back, it gives us a chance to be 2nd and 10 from the 30, I believe.
The linebackers are going to have to get off some of these blocks and try to slow this attack down. It's definitely a different attack than what our guys saw on film this week.
Yeah.
Shout out to them wanting to get that film session in, but this is a completely different wrinkle than what they saw from the Pillow film.
Yeah.
So Coach Johnson has maybe saw enough of the spread and going back to a little more traditional football style here, and they come back to the line ready to go in the shotgun.
I always say it doesn't hurt to get some help from the other team. He's going to go in the shotgun.
Yeah, this is going to be a run over to the left, I think.
Yeah, and it's high snap. And he's going to throw a little fade route out to the right-hand side. Darren Williams is there, and it's broken up at the last minute. I believe that's Graham Howard.
Yeah, Graham Howard, William Baird converging on Darren Williams, and that was a play that they scored a touchdown on against Pillow last week. So that's one of their key passing plays. They want to get Darren Williams out there one-on-one, but our guys ready was able to get 2 guys in there and break that pass up. So it brings down 2nd down and long, 0-0, 9 minutes left to go in the first.
Credit Antisi with a good throw. Credit our defenders with a better breakup.
Yeah, Antisi had a bad snap, but he was able to corral it and still get a good ball out there.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good ball. Unfortunately, or fortunately for our guys, we're able to knock it away. Got lined in the I formation and just up the gut. Desi Monix going to try to get back to original line of scrimmage, and I believe he does, to about the 19-yard line. Going to set up a third and about 9 at the 19-yard.
Yeah, this is a time where if we can get in the backfield again, this would be huge because 3rd and 9 here, you want to kind of put them in this decision-making situation here at the first quarter. 8:35 left to go, 0-0 as the Colts are driving on their opening drive of the evening.
Yeah, looks like we traded a little bit of speed for a little bit of thickness on the inside as brought in Slayton Helms, I believe it was, try to plug up that middle as they're going to line up in that I formation, one receiver left and right, going to send the fullback in motion, Redwine, and they're going to try to draw them off sides, and I believe they were able to get us off sides.
Yeah, it did look like the center moved his head, though.
Yeah.
But it probably will be called on us.
Yeah.
Colonel's going to have to stay disciplined. Slayton Helms and Samuel Patterson coming off the field now, switching in and out with Fitz Manning and number 57, Carson Miller, coming back in. Yeah. So it's going to bring up 3rd and short instead of 3rd and long. Yeah. So a key mistake by the Colonels on that first penalty of the game.
Well, we've seen a couple plays where they were able to get a stop. Hopefully they got another one in their back pocket right here. 8 minutes and 12 seconds left to go in this first quarter as the Colts are going to come to the line with a 3rd and 5 at the 15-yard line. I formation lined up behind Antisi. He's going to hand off to Monix, and they're going to go around the left-hand side. He's going to be close. He might be short. I believe he's a yard short.
Yeah, maybe a yard short. He went into the left side, tried to bounce it out to the outside. I don't know that he had to do that. Young running backs, they always try to get to the outside. Mm-hmm. So the Colonels were able to corral him once he got to the outside. It does bring up a 4th down here, 0-0, 7:43 left to go in the first. As a line change happens again for the Colonels with Samuel Patterson and Slayton Helms coming back in, 2 seniors in the middle. So let's see if they can get a push and get a huge turnover on down.
Yeah, traded that speed for thickness.
The linebacker secondary, I got to be aware, though, because this might be a play-action kind of thing.
Yeah, going to go under center, Monix behind him. And if the pitch back, he's just going to try to find some daylight. He's not able to find it. I believe he's going to be short.
Graham Howard came off the edge. It's going to be close. We're waiting for the call here. Graham Howard came in. Monix did spin back to the inside. It was enough for the first down.
Man, I had a good line, too. I was going to say 2 is greater than 0.
Yeah, it was a really good play by the Colonels. Graham Howard coming off that edge, but just that spin back to the inside. He's so hard to bring down, especially one-on-one. So a fresh set of downs here for the Colts, 0-0, 7:04 left to go in the first.
And 8 yards away from pay dirt as we go under 7 minutes to play. And it's going to be a first down for the Colts. Let's see if the Colonels can stand strong here. The Colts have been able to drive down the field methodically. And Monix looks like he just goes up the middle. He's picking his way around, and he's going to find in the end zone, and he's going to be standing. Unfortunately, he's going to bring the score to 6-0. Lee Academy Colts as we pin the extra point here with 6:45 left to go.
Yeah, just a handoff to Monix. They're just going to continue to feed him, their number 1 guy, and he's able to cut to the left and just kind of make his way through the end zone, barely touched. So Colonels had some good effort there on defense, but just not enough to keep him out of the end zone. So there's going to be some adjustments for Coach Putnam and his defensive crew, and the extra point coming up here.
Yeah, methodically takes, nearly 6 minutes off the clock as well. We're waiting to snap back. The hold is down, the kick is up, and it is no good.
No good.
Left.
Pushed it to the left.
6-0. They say a lot of times the extra point means something different.
So good opportunity for the Colonels here to get their first drive of the game and get it going. So we'll see what sophomore Ty Killebrew has, along with the rest of the offense, as they get ready to take the field here after the kickoff.
Yeah, so we'll just keep it here. They're probably going to kick it off before we could get back. We do have some more entertainment for you at halftime. We're going to go live on TikTok. The Rev and the Dean, if you are able to follow at VJ Gary on TikTok, you can get on there with us live, and we can interact with the fans, hopefully, or the fan. Depending on how many those who have TikTok, they can join us at halftime, and we'd love to talk with the fans and see what they have to say, if they have any insights, if they're watching on the YouTube channel that we have for the Indianola Academy Colonels. We'd love to hear your thoughts and your insights on what the Colonels are doing, and the fine I think the glass is clearing on my side at least. Guy Burke is still facing a little bit of defrosting issues over there, but man, it looks pretty out there. That's what the team got a guy.
Yeah, man, I may have to glance over it just for a moment here. No, we're not gonna complain because there's an AC up here. Mm-hmm. So even though it fogged up a little bit, we'll be all good.
That's right. And the Colts are going to line up for the kick, and Hagan, Sheedy, and Graham Howard are going to be lined up at the 20-yard line.
And Colonel's going to have to be ready. They kicked a lot of short kicks and even onside kicks last week, so we're going to have to be ready for that.
Yes, and the kick is going to be short, and looks like Graham Howard is going to let it bounce and field it at the 22-yard line, take it around the right-hand side, and he's going to be met in the middle. That's number 2, Darren Williams. The Colonel's going to start their drive at about the 24-yard line.
Yeah, and it's good he picked it up when he did because they were right down there on it. Because if he didn't get on it, there was miscommunication with him and Hagan Sheedy. It would have been disastrous. So the Colonels get a good start here. Let's see if they can just execute. We don't need penalties that push us behind those first down markers, and we want to, as Coach Nestor said, want to continue to grow and work offensively down the field to finish some drives and to keep the ball moving because you kind of got to, because if you continue to give them opportunities, it is going to be a long night.
Got to have positive plays, and let's see, we have the 2 receivers lined up to the left, and that's going to be Ty Killebrew under center. He's going to hand off to Fitz Manning up the middle. He's going to grind for about 2 or 3 yards. Good
handoff, clear handoff there, and Fitz Manning just takes it up. He did get a lot of carries last week, so start him out here, but about 3 or 4 yards there, so that's positive play. And Coach Nestor always says if we can be 3rd and 4, 3rd and 6, then, we're kind of where we want to be with any of our plays. Yeah. So that's kind of where you want to keep it each and every game, each and every drive.
Yeah, the great Bear Bryant said, just give me 3 yards to play. That's true. You get 12 yards in 4 plays, you got a first down. They're going to line up 2 receivers to the left, again, in that offset I formation. Gilbert going to turn around and hand off again to Fitz Manning. He's going to run to the left-hand side and going to be met in the backfield, going to be for negative yards. They're going to set up a 3rd and 9 at the 25-yard line, which will go under 6 minutes.
Yeah, big number 8, Red Wine, was in the backfield, and red wine is what I'm thinking about here. UB40 a little bit, but a little break here in the action here. Not sure what the referee saw here, but we're going to bring up 3rd down and long for the Colonels.
Yeah, we're going to take it with them as a water break, it looks like. We'll be back in 1 minute with IA Colonel Football on 96.9 Super Talk for the Delta.
Hey, this is Chris McLean with Indianola Electric. We would like to thank our loyal customers for your continued support for the past 36 years. We are in our 2nd generation operating under the same family for over 3.5 decades. As an electrical contractor, we are here for all of your electrical needs, from service and repair to customized automation and controls. We also have a complete motor shop for new or rebuilt electric motors and generators. Give us a call today at Indianola Electric for all of your electrical needs at 662-887-3292.
Are you looking for another choice for your prescription needs? Try any of your local Good Neighbor pharmacies and experience the difference your friends and neighbors are already enjoying. Your local Good Neighbor pharmacies serving the Delta with 5 convenient locations. City Drugstore, Hollandale, Cleveland Medical Arts, Cleveland, GMP Pharmacy, Belzona, Yazoo Drug Company, Yazoo City, Magic Mart Pharmacy, Indianola. Your Good Neighbor pharmacy where you get same copay and better service. Experience the Good Neighbor difference. Bring your prescriptions in today. Your local Good Neighbor pharmacies serving the Delta with 5 convenient locations. For over 100.
Colonel line up for the 3rd and 8 play. It's going to be trips to the left, and going to be shotgun back to Killebrew. He's going to throw it over the middle. It's going to be incomplete, and it's going to set up a 4th and 8.
Yeah, the Colonel set up 3rd and long there, and trips out to the left, and one in the slot there came across Hagan Sheedy. Pass seemed to be there, but so was a Colt defender, so broke that up. So Colonels will be punting here, 5:39, down 6-0 to Lee Academy.
Yeah, Killebrew's going to take the snap back. AC7 protecting him there. He's going to kick it down the field. He's going to take a Colonel bounce and roll back to the 25. And, of course, Darren Williams says, I'm going to pick it up and carry it how far I can. And he gets it up to about the 37-yard line. A helmet comes off, and that is going to be a Burke helmet.
It is. Evan Burke on that stop there after Darren Williams cut it back up to on the left side of the field there, trying to get into the open field, so he'll have to come off for a play. Colonels come back on defense, so really going to need to stop here. You go down 2 scores to this run attack of Lee Academy. It's going to be a really, really tough hill to climb there. So Colonel's going to have to make some adjustments from the first drive and see what they can get out of here on. Hopefully they don't realize our senior safety is out there. And they're going to go line in the shotgun formation, Monix to his right, and Antici's going to roll out to his right, and he's going to throw it out. It looks like Redwine again to that tight end position this time. Going to get about an 8-yard gain to the 46-yard line. Going to set up a 2nd and 8.
Yeah, I think that was running back linebacker Win Spinks on that, junior for the Colts coming out of the backfield to catch that. So trying to spread it around a little bit. Another big positive play there. Going to bring up 2nd down and 2, 2nd down and 1. And another positive play for the Colts. 4:55 left to go in the first. 6-0 lead.
They're talking about something here. Them 9s and 8s get kind of crunched up when they got them little old jerseys they try to squeeze.
That's right.
And they're going to set up a 2nd and about 1, I believe they ended up. Antes are going to go under center, 2 receivers to the left. It's pitched back out to Monix. He's going to go around the left-hand side. He's going to pick his way around, and he is met in the middle by Burke, and that slowed him up just enough to allow and his helmet comes off again. We need to invest in a chin strap of that boy. Get down to about the 45-yard line of the Colonels.
Not sure what that equipment malfunction is about, but they were able to get him down, but not enough until he got a first down. So continued run attack from the Lee Academy Colts here. They're going to run it till you stop it, and so the Colonels are going to have to figure something out and maybe call some blitzes of some sort, and also be aware of that play-action pass that we do believe is coming at some point.
It'll be there. The Colts come to the line, and it's going to be Darren Williams out to the right. Antici's under center with that I formation. Monix in the backfield. And he's going to hand off to his running back again. Redwine is going to be up the middle. He's going to be up for about an 8, maybe 9-yard gain to the 36-yard line. We're going to go under 4 minutes to go in this first quarter.
Yeah, I think that was Spinks again. I know they look familiar, look really close, but I think that was Spinks again on that run.
Well, I did just turn 45. My eyes might be good.
Yeah, but another long run, getting to that 2nd and 3rd level relatively easy. So the Colonels are switching some guys in and out, trying to keep them fresh up front. But the big guys up front from Lee are just making plays right now.
Yeah, and Antici's going to hurry him up to the line again in that same formation. Monix to the tailback, and he's going to pick his way across the line, and he's going to be picked up by Fitz Manning about the 21-yard line. It's going to be about 20 yards too late, as he's going to get about a 19-yard or a 10-yard gain, to the 21-yard line.
Yeah, the thing about Monix is that he's moving fast, but he's not moving straight.
Yeah,
it's hard to describe when you don't see it, but he's moving side to side, but steadily going forward.
Yeah.
And when you hit someone like that, no matter if you hit him low, when he's shifty and so strong, everyone's just kind of bouncing off of him, and he's gaining yards each and every carry.
The difference between quick and fast, and Deion Sanders will both quick and fast. As he goes under the center, he's going to fake that handoff to Monix, and Antici's going to try to run and do the little bootleg play. He gets about a yard on the play.
Yeah, they had a lot of success with that last week where they faked to Monix, and then Antici takes it and runs the other way. But Graham Howard was able to get off his block and make a diving tackle there and keep him from a big gain. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and about 8 for the Colts. 6-0. Under 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter at Legion Field.
Yeah, I tell you what, speaking of fast, that boy fast. Graham Howard fast. Your boys chased down one of the Lee Academy, North Delta kids who looked like a DK Metcalf the other day. We got some fast kids in the secondary, and let's see, hopefully we can get a stop here. They're going to go trips right. Antici's going to be a shotgun formation, Monix to his left. He's going to be looking to pass, and he throws that fade route again, and it's going to be either Spinks or Redwine. I'm going to let Guy Burke make that call.
Yeah, it looks like a diving catch by Redwine. It went right between 2 Colonels into a window, and he catches it down about the 4-yard line.
Give him the 5.
So an outstanding catch by the senior tight end on a really, not a great throw, but a good enough throw, and it got there. You felt like with the air under it, one of our guys could have broke it up, but that didn't happen. So 1st and goal for the Colts. 2:12 left to go in the first as they look to add to this 6-point lead.
We're looking to try to stand strong here. Now I need to get this stop here and get that offense rolling on the field. As Antici's going to go under center with that I formation, Monix to the tailback position. You look to see that Monix going to get the ball in. He is, and he's going to pick his way up the middle and walk across the goal line, hand the ball over to the ref, and get 6 more points on the board. So it'll be 12-0 Colts with 1:52 left in the first quarter as we await the extra point.
Yeah, they'll be going for 2 here to try to push it to 14-0 with 1:52 left to go in the first. So not a lot of resistance there at the goal line from the Colonels. Easy play to the left for Monix. So another touchdown for the young man. He's going to be stacking those touchdowns up all season long, it looks like.
I think he is. I mean, he's going to have a heck of a career being only 10th grade right now. I don't know what the holdup is here. They waited about 30 seconds to call the touchdown, and now they're going for 2 here. So they look like they moved it over to the left hash, and we're going to bring the offense on the field to try to get up to that 14-0 lead. So after this play, will it be 14 or 12-0? And let's see, the Antes are going to be in shotgun formation. Take the handoff to Mont. It's going to try to carry it around the right-hand side. 72 might have been held there, but they didn't call it, and he's going to go in for the 2. Be 14-0 Colts. We're going to take a little break. 1 minute break. As we come back, it's going to be 14-0 girls with 14-0 Colts with 1:52 left in the first quarter. You're listening to IA Colonel Football on 96.9 Super Talk for the Delta.
For over 100 of Planters Bank in Indianola. From sponsoring a variety of community events to high school sports, we are proud supporters of all things Indianola. If you need a loan, checking account, or any other banking service, please visit us at either of our convenient locations in Indianola. Planters Bank, proud supporter of the Indianola Academy Colonels. Planters Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hey Cooper, you know we've been talking about our Pabst Store Robertson Floor Service for a long time.
Olivia, you know there is a reason the people in the Delta shop with our Pabst.
You know it!
We carry all type of floor, carpet, ceramic, wood, tile, and vinyl plank. We also sell hardwood concrete and brick floors.
For all your flooring needs, Floor Service.
And get a free Coke. And by the way, the estimates are free.
Robertson Floor Service Indianola, voted the best of the best for 2 years in a row.
Hi, I'm Bailey at Bill's Body Shop in Ruleville, and we want to fix your car. We're a family-owned business that has long served the Delta with quality vehicle repairs. My grandfather started this business in 1972 with quality being his top priority. My dad has followed his lead for more than 20 years, proving to be committed to superior work. As a third generation, we are continuing the tradition of exceptional bodywork and excellent customer service. Give us a call today at 662-756-2745. You won't be disappointed.
And the Colts line it up and kick it off, and Hagan Sheedy's going to field it about the 20-yard line, carry it around the right-hand side to about the 38-yard line. So at their own 38, with 1:46 left to go in this first quarter, down 14-0. Colts, the Colonels are going to bring their offense out for the second time tonight.
Yeah, great return by the senior Hagan Sheedy, about 22-yard return there. And so the Colonels come to the line here, down 14-0, 1:46 left to go in the first.
There's 2 receivers to the left, and Burke and Howard are going to line up in that offset I formation, and going to go under center with Killebrew, and he's going to pitch it out to the left-hand side, and Hagan Sheedy's going to cut it upfield and run north and south as he gets down to the 47-yard line. Got to set up a second and short. That's a good start for this drive.
Yeah, best play of the night for the Colonels offensively. A little pitch out there to the left side. Hagan Sheedy was able to cut it up, dodging the tackle by Brown Harris, and he was able to take a hit from Stone Street and able to keep moving forward. So it gives the Colonels a 2nd and 2, down 14-0. We need a really good drive going right here to make some positive things happen.
Absolutely. Here come the Colonels to the line. They're going to go again with that same formation with Burke and Howard out to the left-hand side. Howard's going to be to the right this time. Sheedy in the slot. Going to send him in motion. Going to look to hand off. He's going to be the option. And he pulled it from his fullback. Was one that was not able to get around. There was some penetration in the backfield, and it just left him standing in his tracks.
Yeah, it was just a negative play from the start. As soon as they snapped it, the big guys up front pushed the line back, and so he was trying to hand it to Fitz, but then tried to pull it, and nothing good came out of that. So it does bring up 3rd and 5 on that 2-yard loss, 3-yard loss. Yeah. So the Colonels really need a play here, really need a first down, just to give the defense a rest.
Yeah, I can tell you that from experience, that triple option was the worst play I ever ran. I had to make 3 decisions in one. I didn't like it. So here we go. We're going to be tripped to the left-hand side. Killebrew in the shotgun formation, calling for the ball, is going to step back, looking, and the pressure up the middle, and he just didn't even have a chance to set up to throw that ball. Going to lose about 10 yards on the play to about the 35-yard line is where they're going to spot it. And going to be a 4th and 14.
Yeah, he rode out to the left, and as soon as he looked up, there was Peyton Burton, number 62, and then also number 59 in on that play for the Colts. And so it was a huge loss for the Colonels, and it's a punting situation once again. Tough to make plays when you can't block up front, and so the Colonels are really struggling in the trenches right now.
Yeah, so into the first quarter, and when we come back, Colonels are down 14-0 in a punting situation, and we're going to start the second quarter on the other half of the side of this break. You're listening to IA Colonel Football on 96.9 Super Talk for the Delta.
Hi folks, Brady Smith with Sunflower Lumber and Home Center here to tell you about our company. Since the 1940s, Sunflower Lumber has been in the same location with the same mission we have today. That's customer service and satisfaction to the fullest. Our dedicated, knowledgeable staff is here to work for you, whether adding on to the hunting camp, updating your kitchen or bath, spring cleaning around your property, or replacing your roof. We're your first stop for all your project needs. Stop by today at 204 Highway 82 in Indianola or give us a call at 662-887-1511 and see what shopping local can do for you. That's Sunflower Lumber and Home Center, and go Colonels.
Credit card fraud can be a nightmare. While you may not be held liable, especially for larger charges, that doesn't mean that being a victim of credit fraud is a walk in the park. But don't worry, Guarantee Bank has got your back. Our fraud team monitors your card 24/7. If our team suspects a suspicious transaction on any of your GBT debit or credit cards, we'll notify you by text, phone call, or email. Contact your local branch to update your information. Guarantee Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
And we're back here at Legion Field starting the second quarter. Colonels are down 14-0 in punting formation. Darren Williams looks like he's set back to return at his own 35-yard line as Killebrew is going to line up to punt. It looks like there's some discussion amongst the refs. I just made eye contact with the side judge. I don't know what he wants from me. But hopefully we'll get this game started and we'll get this second quarter started. What's going on? I was looking at the play clock. Okay, getting the play clock set at 25. All right, so here we go. Colonels are really going to have to bow up on defense and get something going on offense to get back in this ball game.
Yeah, they're going to get a turnover or just a 3 and out and hold them back. But I'm not really sure what happened there. There's a flag on the play. It looked like a...
I'm not either. Levi Williamson, long snapper, just picked up the ball and ran forward. I'm not sure if that was a call play, but I think he must have dropped the ball or something. But anyway,
yeah, it's going to be a false start against the Colonels, so that's going to be their second penalty of the night here.
Yep. So Levi Williamson, your long snapper, who weighs about twice as much as the football, and he's a good one though. Man, he can get it back there. He's throwing it back. Killebrew is going to be back there waiting to get it. He's going to bobble it a little bit, but still get the punt off, and it's going to go to the right-hand side. It's going to take a Lee Academy bounce, and it's going to get down to the Colonel 46-yard line.
Yeah, big number 78. Adonis Cannon was in the backfield. I think Adonis is 6'5".
Yeah.
So you kind of got to be 6'5" when your name's Adonis, but
for real.
But Ty Killebrew got it off. It was off the edge of his foot. So the Colts are going to have outstanding field position here to start their third drive of the night, and the Colonels are going to have to. Somebody's going to have to make a play, and a turnover right now would be awesome. So let's see what happens.
That is a big dude. It looks like Lurch from the Adams family. Just a big old dude. As he goes, and in the backfield, Monix is going to get the handoff from Antisi from the shotgun formation, going to go up for about 8 yards to the 39-yard line, going to set up a 2nd and 2.
Yeah, running to that left side is, they saw that on film last week, and so they got the same game plan this week. Matthew Gary was in on that stop along with Ty Killebrew. Ty Killebrew got there first, got off his block and dove at his ankles, and then Matthew Gary came across and was able to bring him down. So, but still about a 9-yard gain there, so there's no resistance up front, and so Monix is having his way to get to the second, third level of the defense as they come back to the line here, 14-0 Lee Academy.
Yeah, so Mantisi is going to go under center, send Williams out to the right, and then I formation, Monix looks a fake to the left and back to the right, and I believe I did see that was number 9, didn't it?
That is number 9.
That is going to be up the middle. Leon Spinks did defeat Mike Tyson, I believe, or at least fought him. Down to the 33-yard line, going to be 1st and 10 for the Colts. We're going under 11 minutes to go in this second.
Yeah, this is a multiple kind of running attack here because you have obviously Monix has been a beast. Now you have Spinks in the mix with it all, and you also have the the option for running back and TC to take off running as well. So let's see if this might be a pass play here, looking to maybe strike quick.
Yeah, and TC's going to look, and that quick swing out to the right-hand side, and that's going to be Williams, and he's going to be rounded up by two of our defensive backs. It looks like it was Howard and 51. I think it's Nicholas out there.
Yeah, Nicholas McCoy in on that stop. So it was a pass, just a quick screen pass out to Darren Williams, the senior, to the right flat. Made a couple guys miss, brought down by two guys, but not until he got the first down. So continue to move the ball down the field with no problems at all of the Colts, and they're looking to score again, already up 14-0, 10:25 left to go in the first half.
Colts are driving. They're going to go trips left, one receiver right in Williams, and looks like there may be a timeout on the field, and it is. We're going to take that timeout with them. On the other side of the break, we'll see what the Colts have lined up as you're listening to IA Colonel Football on 96.9 Super Talk for the Delta.
Playing defense doesn't have to be something you do with your bank. On the Community Bank team, our strategy is simple. We're here to cheer you on through every financial play call and every savings celebration. With over 100 years of knowledge and experience, our playbook knows when to run a blitz, call an audible, or throw a monetary Hail Mary. No matter what banking services you need, Community Bank is ready to coach you through it. Community Bank, committed to our community. Member FDIC.
Born and raised in the Delta, we get it. We understand your connection to this land because ours is just as strong. It's not only been our home for 7 generations, but the home of those we care about. We value the natural resources of the Delta and the joy they bring to us. Our goal every day is to nurture and protect those as we continue to provide the best services possible to our customers. That's Gresham Petroleum Company, Indianola. Call 887-2160. That's Gresham Petroleum Company.
And we're back here at Legion Field as Lee Academy is driving into the eastern end zone. By the way, they call it north and south because most fields are north and south. Ours just happens to be east and west because we like to be a little unique. But here we are. And Antece is going to go in that shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the right, and going to have Monix beside him to the right-hand side. And that shotgun formation is going to survey the defense.
A run or a quarterback run.
And there it is. It's going to be the handoff, draw play to Monix. He's going to run north and south, and big tackle by Evan Burke for a loss.
Number 19 came up from the safety position, one-on-one with Monix and took him down by himself. So a really great play by the senior safety coming up and stepping up on that. Going to bring up the second down and long for the Colts. Let's see if they go back to that pass play out to the right there to Darren Williams since they had success there recently.
Great open field tackle. Just watch your hips. Watch the hips. You can take down anybody. You can take down Deion Sanders, second reference, if you watch his hips. And sure enough, the senior did discipline football and got him down. And Santese is going to be in the shotgun formation, trips right, and 1 receiver left. And he's going to be looking. Ooh, I thought that was going right into, let's see, who was that, Williams, Baird's hands?
It was Levi Williamson, I think. He was kind of waiting on it, and number 22 for the Colts, Bram Harris, the junior running back, just took it out of the air and almost got to the goal line, and it was brought down by the Colonels there, but it was plenty of air under that ball, but instead of going to the ball, it looked like our guys watched it a little bit too long, and knowing the play, Bram Harris was able to bring it down and get some yardage out of it, and now they're first and goal for the Colts once again on their 3rd drive of the night.
I was getting ready to call that pick 6 play, and it just, he just came out of nowhere. And here we go. Antece is going to bring his men to the line, 2 receivers to the left. And under center, he's going to hand off. He was hand off the fullback. The fullback drops it, and the Colonels think they have it.
And they do.
They do. Big turnover for
Big turnover at the goal line for the Colonels. What a play made up front by Blue. And they're going to have their 4th possession of the night here.
Nice.
And keep them out of the end zone at all costs. So a great play by the Colonels there. Still staying in the game.
Yeah.
Still working hard.
That can be the momentum swing we need right there. Riding these turnovers can be big, especially when you're right at the goal line about to go down 20-0, and suddenly the tide has turned here. Let's see if we can take it 97 yards.
So that's one of those plays I wish we had replay on, brother. Yeah. I wish we could go back and see exactly what the replay was. Maybe our film crew can bring that over to us during the next break. But what a heck of a play by the Colonels up front. They've been getting pushed around, and they stood tall there at the goal line.
Let's see what they have as they're backed up against the goal line. And looks like Killebrews going to go under center at their own 3-yard line. Got the offset I formation, going to hand off to the senior running back, I believe it is. He's going to get upfield for maybe a yard.
Yeah.
Just trying to get some distance out here.
Just trying to get their way out of that end zone. I don't know. It is tough, man. It is tough. It is. They've got some big guys up there. Not only do they have Adonis Cannon up there, but they've got number 61 Owen Dixon, a senior, there on the left side of the defense. So it's tough sledding for the Colonels here tonight.
Yeah, I tell you, it is tough, especially when our guys are lining up and they're half the size. But let's see what they got here in the shotgun formation. Got it back to each side of them. Going to look at that slant to Graham Howard, and he's going to get the ball caught at the 19-yard line. Big play by the Colonels.
Huge play for the Colonels. Just a 3-step drop by the sophomore quarterback, Ty Killebrew. Put it in the window. Graham Howard made the play, got the first down. So there's breathing room for the Colonels out about the 18-yard line. Let's see if they can build on that and keep that momentum moving as they are down 14-0 at the home opener here at Legion Field. 8:23 left to go in this first half.
Big pitch and catch from the sophomore to the.
You kind of hold your breath there a little bit. Then Graham Howard just swooped in there and made that catch for a big play.
Graham Howard did the same thing Bram did on the other side. As we go shotgun formation, Killebrew is going to roll out to his left, looking for somewhere to throw it, and he's going to end up taking it down the field. There's a little bit of King Laundry on the field. Let's see what there's going to be.
Yeah, it looks like they'll probably call a hold on this and bring it back. Killebrew got to the outside and was able on that far side over there go running left to get probably 3 or 4 yards, but it looks like it's coming back due to a hold. So, 1 step forward, 2 steps back for the Colonels tonight as they are facing a deficit of 2 touchdowns, down 14-0, 7:49 left to go in this first half.
You like to see the wheels on Killebrew. He is a strong runner.
He really is. He gives us a lot of options up front, even though he's new to the quarterback position. We could potentially see Patrick Davis, the freshman, in on some plays tonight. He got a few snaps last week, so we'll see how Coach Nestor manages in and out with those quarterbacks. But we need another big play here because we're behind those sticks here. But it is still first down.
Yeah, we'll talk about it a little bit more, but Patrick Davis does play on the junior high squad. They were able to take one from Carroll on Thursday, and he only had to play 2 quarters. So we have 4 quarters left with him. And again, we'll talk more about what the IA Colonels did outside of varsity football at halftime. And we're going to be backed up to about the 7-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 20, and it's going to be a pitch back to Hagen Sheedy. He's going to look for some daylight, and he's going to find a little bit of daylight. And he got up to about the 14-yard line.
Yeah, that daylight closed quick with number 59. He's not on our roster. I'm not sure exactly his name, but he closed that gap quick and dropped Hagen when it looked like he was going to have a pretty big game there. He was cutting it up the middle, and that's something that was on field last week. Pillow had some success running up the middle on the Colts, and so as that play came about, it looked like he might get a big game, but the door was shut really quick by the linebackers of the Colts.
Yeah, second and 14. It looks like. Let's see, as the Colonels come to the line in the shotgun formation, going to have it back to each side of Killebrew, and he's looking to that right-hand side, pump fake, and throws it out to Graham Howard again, and it looks like there's a little bit of misdirection. He was supposed to look like he was just hitching up, and on that pump fake, Graham Howard turned to run, and he was still throwing that hitch and just miscommunication.
Well, he had to get it out quick, and it looked like Darren Williams was jumping the route, but the ball was high enough to get to the hands of Graham. If he could have just secured it, it would have been a big gain down the sidelines. And once again, the Colonels come back with a 3rd and very, very long here, down 14-0 against the Colts.
I think you had something right there when you're talking about Darren Williams jumping that route, because if you do that hitch and go with that pump fake, Darren Williams is sitting up here at the 20-yard line. Graham Howard's at 30.
Yeah, and Graham's one of our fastest, if not our fastest player, and so he would have had a big gain down the sideline.
Yeah, it would have.
And it's just these little miscommunication things, these plays, and there's more.
It's going to be play clock.
Yeah, delay a game.
Shoot ourselves in the foot a little bit. Going to get a 5-yard loss on that one. It is going to be.
You understand trying to take your time to get the play in and everything, but at the same time, you're dealing with a young team, and so the play clock comes in to push you back, and so now it's third and about 20.
Yeah, third, 19, 20 yards, we'll say, at the 9-yard line. They need to get 20 to get that first down. Let's see what they've got in the playbook as we go under 7 minutes to go. Colts leading 14-0. Looks like Killebreau's trying to bring them offside. He's going to throw a little bit of a route out to Burke. Evan Burke, he's going to put his head down. He's going to see how much he can get and just bowl over the defender. Got real close to the sticks, about 5 yards short.
Yeah, just came up a little bit short there on that bubble screen out to the left side there. He had two blockers in front of him. He made a move and got some yardage back. So hopefully we'll get a better punt this time to keep them from our side of the field on this punt. So
here we go. As the Colts are going to put, looks like it's going to be Williams.
It's just tough. It's tough. It's like everything is uphill for us and everything is downhill for them. It's just one of those nights right now. But the Colonels are still fighting. They got that big turnover. Let's see if we can flip the field here a little bit.
And the snap back to the punt, and he kicked it off AC7, and it actually got a little bit of extra bump. It was going to be a flat kick, a line drive, went off the derriere of AC7, and got a little bit extra distance. So credit AC7 with a couple yards on that punt. It's going to roll dead at the 46-yard line, so the Colts are going to start with 6:06 left in the second quarter at the 41-yard line of the Colonels, and they're going to take a water break. We're going to take it with them. On the other side, we're going to see what the Colts can do with the ball with 6:06 left, up 14-0. You're listening to IA Colonel Football on 96.9 Super Talk for the Delta.
Stay connected with your community through the Enterprise Tucson newspaper, Sunflower County's ultimate source for local news and updates. From breaking news stories to in-depth features, we deliver the latest happenings straight to your door. Stay informed with Enterprise Tucson. Subscribe in Sunflower County for $33 or $44 outside the county today and never miss a beat. Call 662-887-2222
or log on to enterprise-tucson.com/subscribe to subscribe.
Hey, this is Chris McClain with Indianola Electric. We would like to thank our loyal customers for your continued support for the past 36 years. We are in our second generation operating under the same family for over 3.5 decades. As an electrical contractor, we are here for all of your electrical needs, from service and repair to customized automation and controls. We also have a complete motor shop for new or rebuilt electric motors and generators. Give us a call today at Indianola Electric for all of your electrical needs at 662-887-3292.
And we're back here at Legion Field. Colonels are lining up on the defensive side of the ball. With Colts are going to start at the 41-yard line of the Colonels, up 14-0 with 6:06 left to go in the first half. And Colts Colonel coming off a big turnover, weren't able to do anything with it. Colts got it back. Let's see what they can do with it. As Antese is going to hand off in the backfield to Monix, and he's going to be thrown down by Carson Miller after about a 4-yard gain.
Big Carson Miller came down that line and wrapped him around the waist and got him down, but still another 5-yard gain from Monix. Monix just keeps piling up the yards, and every time he touches the ball, it's something forward moving. There's nothing in the backfield out of that first drive. So down 14-0, 5 minutes left. We're kind of hitting that middle 8 here in the game, so the Colonels are really going to have to lock in and focus.
And let's see what the Colts have. Is they lined up about 3 or 4 to the right-hand side, and they're going to run behind that big line, and Monix is going to carry him a few defenders down to about the 26-yard line, and it's going to be first down as we go under 5.5 to play in this first.
Yeah, it was Graham Howard hanging on there to bring him down, and but it's not before he gets another first down to move those chains. So not a lot of resistance from the Colonels at this point. The Colts seem to be running downhill at will, so they come back to the line up 14-0.
As we're approaching 5 minutes to go in this first half, Antese under center, and he's going to hand off to the Spinks as he's going to be rolled down by number 6. Let's see, that's going to be Shrane Howard.
Yeah, the Howard brothers making back-to-back tackles there as Wynn Spinks, the fullback, gets a quick run up the middle for some positive yardage, so it's going to bring up 2nd down and 3 here. Just another quick handoff up the middle. It's like, hey, we're going to run it down your throats until you can stop us. That's the Colts' MO right now.
Here we go, and it's going to be, like you said, 2nd and 6, under 5 minutes to go. Going to ride Monix again, and I believe that's Carson Miller. No, that is Train Howard again. He's calling to come off the field, but he made a big tackle right there.
Yeah, it was a big tackle. It's going to bring up 3rd down and significant yardage. So let's see if the Colonels can get a stop right here. I do believe it's 4th down territory for the Colts, so it's going to take more than this 3rd down stop. The Colonels ran back on the field, so getting some substitutions in here. Need another big play.
Train Howard comes out. The Panama comes in. So that's an even trade right there. Let's see what the Panama can do on this one. As Antie's is going to go under center. He's going to pitch it out to guess who, Monix, and he's going to be met by a host of Colonels. Spins out of it and gets a few yards, but I believe there's a little King Laundry.
Yeah, Evan Burke was there first, along with Graham Howard, but there is a flag on the play, so not sure if it might be a face mask over there or what that looks like.
I'm hoping it's going to be a little bit of a hold. We'll see there pointing the flag, and the rest of the White Hat's going to give us the call.
Yeah, I mean, the guys knew what was coming, and so they ran to the backfield, and he's just so hard to bring down. He spun out of it, and it was a hold against the Colts, so he's going to push them back and keep it 3rd down. It's going to make it 3rd down and 15, so another big play by the Colonels, bending and not breaking here on this drive.
Yeah, big stop coming, possibility here for the Colonels. If they can just, the next 2 downs, keep them getting 15 yards, that's a win going into halftime, regardless of whether you score or not, keeping them out of the end zone, keeping this game.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, these last 2 drives, if you keep them out of the end zone and hold them to maybe attempting a field goal here, you would definitely count that as a win, as we're in that middle 8 where you finish the first half with those 4 minutes and play well, and then start the second half. The Colonels will get the ball in the second half.
That's right. You always want to get the ball up the second half, and it's under 4 minutes to go. Colonels is going to bring a lot of pressure. Antie's scrambling to his left, looking for a receiver, and finds one right there. He's going to be cut down about the 7-yard line, but unfortunately it's going to be enough for a first down, and no King Laundry on the field, unfortunately. So first down and goal from the 8-yard line.
Yeah, the Colonels sent a blitz, and tight end Redwine came across the middle. Antie's had enough time to swing his hips and pass it across the middle for a big gain in the first down. So really big play by the Colts to get inside the 10-yard line in the red zone, and now they're knocking on the door once again to push this thing even further. It's 14-0 Colts as they come to the line.
You got to say, I mean, the opportunities were there. Unfortunately, the Colts made a bigger play than we could right there. Let's see what the Colonels have up their sleeve here. Antie's is going to go under center, and again, Monix up the middle, and that seems to have been the theme when they get down to the goal line area, and he gets about 3 of those 8 yards he needed, going to set up a second down and goal from the 4-yard lines. We tick under 3 minutes to go in this first half.
Yeah, the Colts are just going to take their time and, methodically just continue to use this drive, and they're knocking on the door once again. So just that one play where you're just 1 second away of hitting the quarterback, he's able to get it off for a big play for his tight end. Now they come inside the 5, second and goal for the Colts.
Look at the team, the play calls are Monix left or Monix right. And he's going to go under center. It's going to be Monix left. And then he's going to go try to pick his way around the defense, and he's going to be able to get into the end zone again, standing up. And it's going to be a 20-0 lead with 2:43 left in this first half. And the Colts have taken control of this ball game, but we get the ball in the second half. And we've got 2 minutes, 43 seconds to try to tack on a little bit of points before we go to halftime.
Yeah, just another quick handoff there. Not a lot of quarterback keepers like last week to keep the defense off kilter. Antie's hands it off to Monix. He scores his 3rd touchdown running to the left. Saw a lot of runs to the left last week against the Colonels. Once again, same thing here tonight as they attempt the Colts come to attempt the extra point.
And he's going to line it up and kick it, and it's good, barely. It got through there, though. Doesn't matter how close it was.
Right. Squeezing in like a teenager, coming back home late on a Saturday night.
Right. All right, so we're going to take a break. On the other side, we're going to get the kickoff. It's 2:43 left in this first quarter. Colts up 21-0. You're listening to IA Chronicle Football on 96.9 Super Talk for the Delta.
Hi, I'm Bailey at Bill's Body Shop in Ruleville, and we want to fix your car. We're a family-owned business that has long served the Delta with quality vehicle repairs. My grandfather started this business in 1972 with quality being his top priority. My dad has followed his lead for more than 20 years, proving to be committed to superior work. As a 3rd generation, we are continuing the tradition of exceptional bodywork and excellent customer service. Give us a call today at 662-756-2745. You won't be disappointed.
Need a little good news in your life? Well, here's the deal. State Farm has new lower car insurance rates in Mississippi, so you can now get the service and convenience of State Farm agent Andy Daniels at an even better price. That's right, State Farm can help you save even more cash and get the good neighbor service you deserve. It's the real deal for car insurance. State Farm agent Andy Daniels is ready to help you save in Indianola. Call Andy today at 662-887-1578. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And we're back here at Legion Field. Colts are going to line it up to kick off. Again, it's going to be Sheedy and Howard. Graham Howard in the backfield. Looking to receive the kick, going to be standing at about their 12-yard line and 15-yard line, waiting to see what we can do with this kickoff. I know that Hagan Sheedy has run a couple back last year and get us in good field position. Let's see what we can do here. And the kick is going to be very short, going to be fielded by, looks like Cole Spovido probably.
Yeah, that's Cole, number 12, Cole Spovido. He takes it, makes a clean catch, kneels it down, which you can do in high school football. Yep. And so it's going to give the Colonels probably with some of their best field position all night here with 2:41 left to go. Let's see if we can get something going before halftime. Yep. We'd like to see somebody make a play out here and take some momentum into half.
When we were scrimmaging at Lee and they were calling for names, Cole, I believe, had a catch or a tackle or something. They said, number 12, Cole. And then they just stopped. It's like Sepulveda. We were all yelling Sepulveda.
He's like that pop artist with his first name only. He's just Cole.
Just Cole. Everybody knows Cole. And let's see. Killebrew's going to be in the shotgun formation. AC7 split out at the split end. Going to shift Graham Howard out there. And AC7's going to be in the slot. Killebrew's going to call for the ball if everybody gets set. Throw back to Sheedy. Better get on it. Looked like it might be a backwards pass, and it was. So 2:34 time is ticking. 29-yard line, going to be second and about 18.
Yeah, it was a ball thrown behind Sheedy. Didn't look like there was clarity on that play really from anyone. Might have could have used the timeout there to get reset, but that being said, we come to 2 minutes, and it's going to be second down and a mile for the Colonels.
A little bit of confusion there, but let's see. Hopefully they can get it back here. Maybe they can get a little better play call here, and everybody is going to know their position and what we need to do here.
You know, that's been, the last 2 weeks. We've got to execute every play.
Yeah, there you go. It's going to be three receivers to the left. Killebrew calling for the ball in the shotgun formation. Looks to the middle of the field, and it's caught, and he's headed down the field. I believe that's going to be Tristan Bradshaw.
It is Tristan Bradshaw on a screen pass. Spins to the middle, gets a lot of positive yardage, and it's going to bring up third down and about 11. So gets about 7, almost 8 yards on that play. Using that rush against them, that leverage that they want to create. The Colts want to get in the backfield, so that quick screen pass there made a huge dent in their defense. And so let's see if we can keep it going here and get a first down.
Good catch and run by Tristan Bradshaw. I'd like to see him out there contributing. As we go under a minute 20 to go, three receivers to the left, and Killebrew's calling for the ball in the shotgun formation, going to roll to his right, set up the pass, and throws it downfield. Looks like it's going to be, let's see, that's going to be
Hagan Sheedy on the catch.
So that's a nice pitch and catch there. Going to set up a fourth and short. As you take over a minute to play, a decision to make, but you got to go for it here down 20.
Yeah, you're going for it here. Yeah. Fourth and short. A couple positive pass plays here for the Colonels to move the ball down the field. So back to back, we just need one more here and keep this drive alive before halftime. I think Coach Nestor probably just wants to keep it out of the Colts' hands. So you do get the ball back when you come out of halftime. There's about 13 seconds left on the play clock as the Colonels come to the line.
And here we go. It's going to be coming to the line is Killebrew, and he's going to be under center. You're going to send Howard in motion with that I formation. He's going to drop back, hand it off to Sheedy. He's going to pick his way through, try to get that first down. He's right there at the sticks. They're going to have to measure that one, call it short, call it long. Let's see what we're going to do. It looks like they're going to go ahead and give him the first down. So go ahead and get your play call in.
We're waiting. I'm not sure.
Yeah, 20 seconds.
Waiting for Mr. Whitehat.
Yeah.
And he does.
Yeah, he's going to call.
Oh, that was close.
And Line Joe's down here was calling it the whole time, and the Whitehat wasn't quite in agreement with him, and he finally did. He said, "You're right, fella. I'm going to agree with you. It's a first down, Colonels, and with 20 seconds to go, about to blow the play clock in, or the clock in, and the time is ticking." and the Killebrew is going to be in that shotgun formation, one receiver. That's going to be going to call that timeout. So with 10 seconds to go, we call a timeout. Unfortunately, 10 seconds, we're coming off that clock. So let's see if we can maybe get 2 plays in before this halftime. We do get the ball after half. So let's see if we can take advantage of that first down. We're at midfield.
Well, unfortunately, it looks like the Colonels have settled in on this drive. It just happens to be the 5th drive of the game. So they're going to need to really make a play here.
Yep. And let's see what they got.
And go in the half with some positive momentum, come back out and do it again. So, because Nestor's got his team huddled up over there, giving them some instructions. So,
we did miss a big opportunity with that turnover right there at the goal line. They would push you back out and had them 3rd and long, and just a couple of big plays. The Colts were just able to make those plays, and unfortunately we weren't able to break them up. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, we had one go through our hands that would have been a good gain on a pass play, and on the opposite side they had enough time to get the pass over to the tight end. They got them to their 3rd score. So it's just, you gotta. It's all in the details. All in the details.
Trips to the right, one receiver left, and Killebrew is going to take the snap. He's looking to throw it out to Sheedy. Sheedy on that screen pass, going to see how many yards he can get upfield. He gets to about the 42-yard line with 3 seconds to go. They're going to call him timeout, and going to see which their quarterback can throw at 43 yards.
It's another first down for the Colonels. So this has been their most positive drive here. A good. That was the first play of the drive they tried to run, and so got it executed better this time. Hagen-Sheedy was able to get it and take that screen and cut it upfield. They're going to measure to see if it is a first down. Looks like.
Yeah. Let's see, and that's pretty much irrelevant at this point. Just trying to see where we're just going to have one play.
No, they're going to call it second down. It's going to be second down.
Yeah.
3 seconds left to go in the half. Colonels down 3 scores, 21-0 to the Colts of Lee Academy, Clarksville. As the Colonels come to the line, they are going to measure.
Yeah. Okay. And they're going to put it looks like John Wood Reed to work. They're going to bring it out to him and smiling all the way. And let's see, it's going to be short, I believe, and short by about a yard. So hats off to our chain gang getting out there. I'm not sure.
Somebody get them a free coat down there at the concession stand.
Is that Philip Dawson down there?
I don't know.
It is. I think it's Philip.
Yeah, 2 of your old teammates down there making it happen.
Philip kicked a 70-yard field goal for us to go
against the wind.
Against the wind, hailstorm, and everything.
Exactly.
Smoke on the ball. Anyway, so we're going to go with this last play of the first half right here with 3 seconds to go. Killebrew's going to call for the ball, and they're going to throw a little short pass out to Howard and try to see if he can't pick his way through the defense and get anywhere near the end zone. Unfortunately, he got down to about the 35-yard line. Did get some positive yards, so we can take that into the break.
Screen pass to Graham Howard up the right side, and he was able to make a man miss, but taken down by number 52, Lane Wilkinson, along with number 2, Darren Williams, to end the half here at Legion Field. Colonels are down 21-0 as they go into the field house. They will get the ball when we return for the second half.
Yeah, so we're going to take a 2-minute break before the half, and as a reminder, we're going to be live on TikTok. VJ Gary on TikTok. If you want to join us live and we can have some conversation, maybe you got some insights that you've been seeing from the game. We'd like to talk to you about that. We're also going to be going over a lot of things that have been happening with the IA Colonel softball and soccer teams and all that good stuff. So join us on the other side of the break and also on TikTok, and we'll be able to hopefully have a little conversation about the ball game. You are listening to IA Colonel Football on 96.9 Super Talk for the Delta.
Coach Tommy Nestor here for South Sunflower County Hospital. In the Nestor household, we know a thing or two about championships. And just like the therapy team at South Sunflower County Hospital, we know that championship health care is always in season. South Sunflower County Hospital provides preseason training, game day coverage, in-season evaluation, injury management, and postseason recovery, which allows you to stay in the game longer. South Sunflower County Hospital, your hometown hospital.
Are you looking for another choice for your prescription needs? Try any of your local Good Neighbor pharmacies and experience the difference your friends and neighbors are already enjoying. Your local Good Neighbor pharmacies serving the Delta with 5 convenient locations. City Drugstore, Hollandale, Cleveland Medical Arts, Cleveland, GMP Pharmacy, Belzona, Yazoo Drug Company, Yazoo City, Magic Mart Pharmacy, Indianola. Your Good Neighbor pharmacy where you get same copay and better service. Experience the Good Neighbor difference. Bring your prescriptions in today. Your local Good Neighbor pharmacies serving the Delta with 5 convenient locations.
Hey, Cooper, you know we've been talking about our Pabst Store Robertson Floor Service for a long time.
Olivia, you know there is a reason the people in the Delta shop with our Pabst.
You know it.
We carry all type of floor, carpet, ceramic, wood, tile, and vinyl plank. We also sand, refinish hardwood concrete, and brick floors.
For all your flooring needs, come see us at Robertson Floor Service.
And get a free Coke. And by the way, the estimates are free.
Robertson Floor Service Indianola, voted the best of the best for 2 years in a row.
For over 100 years, Planters Bank has been committed to offering full-service banking in Sunflower County. I'm Will McDowell, Vice President of Planters Bank in Indianola. From sponsoring a variety of community events to high school sports, we are proud supporters of all things Indianola. If you need a loan, checking account, or any other banking service, please visit us at either of our convenient locations in Indianola. Planters Bank, proud supporter of the Indianola Academy Colonels. Planters Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And we're back here at Legion Field. We are live on the radio and live on TikTok. So
yeah, if you head over to TikTok, if you want to look at Jay Gary's wonderful, beautiful face, he celebrated a birthday yesterday.
I did.
Hey, if you're on TikTok, how old do you think Jay Gary is? DJ Gary, 28,000 followers almost on TikTok. How old do you think he is?
I got to admit, I have the bold glamour filter on, so I probably look a lot younger. But anyway, so yeah, we're excited to have y'all here with us on the radio.
Is that like the glamour shot from the 90s?
It is. It's like a filter.
If you're on TikTok, did anybody take a glamour shot? Do you know what a glamour shot is without Googling it? We'd love to hear from you.
What was it? What was it?
It was at the mall, baby.
What was it?
Do y'all remember malls?
What was the name of it, though? It was Olin Mills or something like that?
Well, I don't know. I think it was glamour shots. Those were two separate things. Yeah, one time I was getting my driver's license picture taken, and the lady looked at it, and she's like, "Ooh, that's a good picture. That's one of them Olin Mills pictures."
Olin Mills, that's for real. But anyway, so we are here. 11 minutes and 38 seconds of the halftime left. We're talking some IA Colonel football, IA Colonel things going on, and we're also talking to the fans here. Yeah, someone says they think I'm 45.
They think? Wow.
That's correct. You win a prize. Go ahead and pat yourself on the back.
Correctamundo. There we go.
Good for you. Appreciate that.
That's right.
So I look my age. I'm okay with that. Problem is the Bowl Glamour feature brought me down to 45. So that's a problem. But anyway, we have been pleased with the Colonels of how they, were able to perform, considering the formidable foe that they're against in Clarksdale Lee. Clarksdale Lee's always been a strong football team. Matter of fact, they're even showing their strength by just hanging out in the end zone over here in the hot weather instead of going into the field house.
If you're on the radio, I'm showing a great picture of the high school senior DJ Gary, just so you know. Look at that. Look at that stud alert right here.
A ton of hair. I do not have any of that hair. That's why I wear the hat. But anyway, reliving the IA Colonel football days. I did play on this field 1 or 2 years. So I mean, it was a great experience here at IA, and there's a lot of good things going on here. Our dancers are out there tossing each other around.
Well, kind of the theme. It's real simple if you listen to us on the radio, if you join us on TikTok. This is a real simple theme. Lee has a great running back, and they run the football. That's what it comes down to. Mr. Monix is a madman on the field, and he's got 3 touchdowns tonight. And they really, he's been their bell cow. He's been their leader, along with some passing to their tight ends and maybe a handoff here to the fullback. These are the themes throughout the first half. And the Colts, they've been running. The Colts have been running tonight, and it's been really challenging for the Colonels to get off the field on defense. And so that's what we're looking at here in the second half.
Yeah, we've seen some bright spots from our Colonels. 21-0. It really is not indicative of how they played. Just a couple of big plays. Like I go back to that 3rd and 15 as they got the 20-yard gain from that pass play. And, we talked about earlier, the more of a running team. They've had a few big pass plays, but we also had some defenders.
And the thing about those pass plays is that the Colonels had pressure for several of those pass plays, they just couldn't get there in time, and that meant big plays for the Colts down the field, either to Darren Williams, number 2, the senior wideout, or to the tight end, Mr. Redwine. Both of them making big plays in the passing game for the Colts.
Yeah, and TC is being a good game manager there at the quarterback position as well. And when he's asked to throw, and he's throwing to spots where his receivers know where it is. One, we wouldn't have called it, the great throw, but it was where it needed to be, where his receiver went and got it and got a 15-yard gain, set him up for a touchdown, Monix.
Yeah, I mean, it was almost like our guys saw the ball. They just didn't go to the ball. Yeah. They were kind of waiting for the ball to come to them. Obviously, the Colts player knew the play, and he came out of nowhere, got that pass, got to the goal line. Thankfully, Colonel's got a big turnover. The only turnover of the night is the Colts at the goal line. So the Colonels came up with a huge play there. Yeah. We're not able to really turn that into anything, and had to punt once again. Yeah, and what you're hearing in the background is that air conditioner that's blowing. We need it, especially down here where it's about, 85 or 90 degrees it feels like in this booth, but it's actually nice. They really treat us nice here at IA, not like at North Delta, where they just planted us on the top. We've already said that, I'm not going to throw Guy into this. I've already said that when they come, they're not going to be in the booth next to us. No, we'll be ready to have them in the booth. It'll be all good, good in the hood.
Well, thank you, Guy, for being the Christian servant that you are. And I guess I'll have to follow suit, and we'll let them join us in the booth. So, all right. On the other side, we're going to take 1 2-minute break here, and on the other side of the break, we'll talk some stats. We'll talk something going on with the IA Colonels. And, Guy, do you have a trivia question?
A little trivia question here. Over-under. We're going to do over-under this evening. Over-under 30 appearances for Indianola Academy in the playoffs for football. Over or under 30 playoffs appearances. Playoffs? Talk about we're going to win a game. That's what we did. Win that Silver Bay game and got to the playoffs last year. So
that's exactly right. That team can get back to the playoffs this year. And
power points, baby. Power points.
I'm going to go.
Tonight matters, by the way. Tonight matters because we're playing league, and that makes us into the power points. So just keep that in the back of your mind.
I'm going to go with the under, just because I think it's right at 30. 29 maybe, because of the years we're talking about. I'm not sure exactly how long MAS been doing playoffs, but 30's a lot. So I'm going to say under, but just under. So we're going to take a 2-minute break. On the other side of the break, we'll talk some more Colonel football, and you're listening to IA Colonel Football on 96.9 Super Talk for the Delta.
Hi, I'm Bailey at Bill's Body Shop in Ruleville, and we want to fix your car. We're a family-owned business that has long served the Delta with quality vehicle repairs. My grandfather started this business in 1972 with quality being his top priority. My dad has followed his lead for more than 20 years, proving to be committed to superior work. As a third generation, we are continuing the tradition of exceptional bodywork and excellent customer service. Give us a call today at 662-756-2745. You won't be disappointed.
Hi folks, Brady Smith with Sunflower Lumber and Home Center here to tell you about our company. Since the 1940s, Sunflower Lumber has been in the same location with the same mission we have today. That's customer service and satisfaction to the fullest. Our dedicated, knowledgeable staff is here to work for you. Whether adding on to the hunting camp, updating your kitchen or bath, spring cleaning around your property, or replacing your roof, we're your first stop for all your project needs. Stop by today at 204 Highway 82 in Indianola, or give us a call at 662-887-1511 and see what shopping local can do for you. That's Sunflower Lumber and Home Center, and go Colonels.
Playing defense doesn't have to be something you do with your bank. On the Community Bank team, our strategy is simple. We're here to cheer you on through every financial play call and every savings celebration. With over 100 years of knowledge and experience, our playbook knows when to run a blitz, call an audible, or throw a monetary Hail Mary. No matter what banking services you need, Community Bank is ready to coach you through it. Community Bank, committed to our community. Member FDIC.
Born and raised in the Delta, we get it. We understand your connection to this land because ours is just as strong. It's not only been our home for 7 generations, but the home of those we care about. We value the natural resources of the Delta and the joy they bring to us. Our goal every day is to nurture and protect those as we continue to provide the best services possible to our customers. We are Gresham Petroleum Company, Indianola, Mississippi. Call 887-2160.
All right, we're back at Legion Field with Colonel football. We've got some statistics to go over. Appreciate Caroline Panel for providing us with the statistics.
And our runner, Miss Amelia K. Gary, our runner, to go get these stats.
Who's also responsible for getting the information for our Colonel catch-up. One day we'll be able to have her on the radio again. She made so many waves the last time she was on. Broke the radio station. They told us we couldn't have her on anymore because the tower they had to repair, and they tried to charge for my paycheck. Unfortunately for myself, I was able to calm them down. We've got Ty Killebrew has a good game passing here. He's got a 32, 38, 46, 57 yards passing. Not bad night he's thrown 8 passes, connected on 5. 5 to 8 passes, not a bad night. Hagen Sheedy has had a run of 8, 6, 1, and 4. Do the math there is 19 yards. Ty's had a few negative carries, but that's mostly because of, quarterback sacks, and he is the quarterback. Fitz has got 2 yards on the ground, had 3 yards on that big run at the beginning.
Line play has been huge, a huge line for Lee. So they've been in the backfield a lot. So hopefully maybe some of those screens and counters can come into play in the second half.
Yeah, Graham Howard, 17 receiving yards. Evan Burke has 16. Looks like Tristan's got 6 yards, and Hagen Sheedy's got about 19 yards on reception.
Yeah, I might want to go back to some of those screens. We only ran, I think, one screen. It was to Tristan Bradshaw, so maybe that one screen. And when I say screen, what I mean is that screen next to the line, not those wide receiver screens that are kind of more like sweeps around the edge and kind of thing. So maybe some of those screens up the middle, maybe find a soft spot there and get past the linebackers to get some more yardage here in the second half.
Yeah, it looks like Evan Burke is leading the way in tackles. He's got 6 tackles, 1 tackle for loss. The fumble recovery was made by Ty Killebrew.
Great.
So quarterback got his own ball back. 56, 57, 58, which is Matthew Carson and 58. My goodness, I'm losing my mind. Blaine Fleming each have, they've accounted for 8 tackles. 11 tackles amongst the 3 of them.
Yeah.
Each of them got about
a lot of opportunity with all the runs that Lee's been doing, but Lee has been moving the ball at will down the field and really using their size advantage up front, along with their dynamic running back, Mr. Monix.
Yeah, so let's go back over under. All right, so we're talking about the playoffs. Over under, you said was 30? 30.
So that, my friend, would be an over 31 appearances in the playoffs for RA Colonel football.
31 appearances. That's incredible.
So a long history of being in the playoffs here for the football team. And like we said, these power points matter. It mattered last year. We made the playoffs, beat Manchester in the first round. So power points against opponents like Lee Academy can make a difference at the end of the year.
The craziest part about that was, I think we were talking like with 2 or 3 games left in the season, there was a chance that even if we had lost to Silver Bay, we'd still get in that final spot for the playoffs. So, I mean, it's just incredible with these power points. Coach Nestor sets up these games with like Lee Academy and other schools like that seem to be a little bit outmatched, but they matter.
Yeah, they matter. The overall schedule matters. It's kind of wonky. We don't always understand the PowerPoints, but when you add them up at the end of the year, it means you can get an extra game in the playoffs, and then you can go on the road and win like we did last year. So even though we're at the beginning of the year, these points matter, and they stack up. So we're even though we're down in this game, hopefully we can come out and get some points on the board. And have a little bit better second half.
Let's make it 32 playoff appearisses, right?
That's exactly right.
All right, so let's go with our Colonel catch-up. Thanks to Amelia Kate Gary for getting us all this information. So this past week, we had on Monday, we played North Delta in softball, won 11-3. We played Lee Academy, and there was a incredible scoring match. 17-12, unfortunately, was not in our favor. Soccer game, we did lose to Manchester on Wednesday. We started fighting back. We had a couple of goals from, Billman, Emmeline Billman, pardon me. And then JV football routed Carroll Academy 44-6 on Thursday night. Upcoming, we're going to have soccer that's coming up Wednesday. Kirk Academy at 3 o'clock, softball, Kirk Academy at 5 o'clock. So they're going to go play a little soccer, take a little water break, get their softball uniforms. Who knows? They might
shout out to our Lady Colonels putting in work each and every week.
They might just play in their soccer uniforms. We haven't quite made that determination yet. We'll see. Or might play on the soccer field, just throw some bases out there. We also want to say congratulations to our homecoming maids. Let's see, our sophomores, Kelly Arrington, Ann Ledbetter, Mae Veazey, our juniors, Hazy Ruth Donahue, Bella Morgan, Amy Van, and our seniors, Lily Dawson, Jordan Farrell, Maggie Jenkins, and Madeline Purvis. Maddie, as we call her. Lily Dawson, you know who her dad is. That's Philip Dawson. 75, 80-yard field goal.
Field goal. Yeah.
Crazy.
Hailstorm.
That's right. It was crazy. It was nuts. There was a fire.
There was a fire on the field?
No, no, on the field goal post.
Oh.
Yeah. Burned the ball.
Okay.
But the laces were on the other side. So
okay. All right. Good deal.
So, yeah, we've got, we're talking about Mississippi State. They opened with East Kentucky.
Ole Miss opens with Furman?
Furman? I think they're the Rats.
Is that a nickname? The Rats?
Vermin? Something like that.
So the Rodents go to Oxford.
The Rodents go to Oxford. USM
is that like Ratatouille or something?
Talking food.
USM goes to Kentucky, Lexington. I want to start on the road.
Yeah.
Get a big fat check.
That's right. A little bit of a fast fact for you. On Mississippi State is playing Eastern Kentucky at home, and my niece, Maddie Hall, is going to have her first performance with the famous Maroon Band. We're excited about that.
Go, Maddie.
Mary Peyton Rogers, appreciate you helping my brother out with little tickets. They bought some tickets. They looked them up. They happened to be on the visitor side. Mary Peyton pulls through. She says, I got you covered. We're on the 50, on the home side, 10 rows up. You can look at her. They can make eye contact. Very excited about that. So the Colonel's coming back out on the field, and the Rat thing was Remy, not Rat. The Rat 2 was the movie. So thank you, Katie, for straightening that out. A little fact check going on live for you. So anyway, on the other side, we're going to have some IA Colonel football. We're going to take a 2-minute break, and as we come back, we're going to see what happens in the second half. You're listening to IA Colonel football on 96.9 Super Talk for the Delta.
Stay connected with your community through the Enterprise Tucson newspaper, Sunflower County's ultimate source for local news and updates. From breaking news stories to in-depth features, we deliver the latest happenings straight to your door. Stay informed with Enterprise Tucson. Subscribe in Sunflower County for $33 or $44 outside the county today and never miss a beat. Call 662-887-2222.
Or log on to enterprise-tucson.com/subscribe to subscribe.
Guarantee Bank and Trust loves bringing you the latest and greatest in technology. Meet the interactive teller machine. It has all the functions of an ATM plus access to a Guarantee Bank teller through video chat. ITM live teller hours are currently 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and on Saturdays 9 a.m. till 12 noon. The ITM functions as an ATM outside the live teller hours. Get the community bank experience with Guarantee Bank and Trust. Even with continued growth and new technology, we're committed to our customers and our local communities. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
For over 100 years, Planters Bank has been committed to offering full-service banking in Sunflower County. I'm Will McDowell, Vice President of Planters Bank in Indianola. From sponsoring a variety of community events to high school sports, we are proud supporters of all things Indianola. If you need a loan, checking account, or any other banking service, please visit us at either of our convenient locations in Indianola. Planters Bank, proud supporter of the Indianola Academy Colonels. Planters Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hey, this is Chris McClain with Indianola Electric. We would like to thank our loyal customers for your continued support for the past 36 years. We are in our second generation operating under the same family for over 3.5 decades. As an electrical contractor, we are here for all of your electrical needs, from service and repair to customized automation and controls. We also have a complete motor shop for new or rebuilt electric motors and generators. Give us a call today at Indianola Electric for all of your electrical needs at 662-887-3292.
And we're back at Legion Field. Lee kicks off. It's a short kick, goes through the hands of one of our IA Colonels, and Lee Academy's able to fall on it. The next play, 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line, and it looks like they go to a different running back, Darren Williams, and he's dropped for a 2-yard loss by Hagan Sheedy. And then they're going to go back to him now, and he's going to go around the right-hand side, pick up about 15 yards on the play. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Colts at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, you just come out on the kickoff. It was a short kickoff, which, through film, we saw them do that a lot last week, whether it was an onside kick on purpose or just a short kickoff. It puts the second line of the return team in a precarious situation. and it did go off at Colonel, so that's why the Colts have the ball here to start the second half.
Looks like they're giving Monix a little bit of a break and going to go Williams, and that I'm not sure who that was at running back. It's either going to be Spinks. I believe it might be Spinks, yep. Is he going to run up the field? He's going to get about 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5.
Yeah, Blaine Fleming in on that tackle, in on that stop. So once again, just a huge run game for the Colts. They've been running all night long and continue to run here as they start the second half, looking to go up 4 scores. Colonels are down 21-0 here as we start the third.
And TC goes back under center with that I formation behind him, and Williams as the deep back is going to hand off to him, and he's going to go to the right-hand side. The hole did open up for him, and he's going to be able to get a first down going down to about the 5-yard line, the 10-yard line, and he's going to put him inside the 10, 1st and goal with 10:24 left. Again, Colonel's down.
Yeah, he gets to the third level real easy. Senior safety Evan Burke's able to come over and take him down with a one-on-one tackle, but it's 1st and goal here once again for the Colts as they continue to push forward on their first drive of the second half.
So the only thing they have to do is change the name. Williams left or Williams right, I believe, for this one. He's just as strong as runner as Monix. It's going to go in the I formation. Antici's going to go under center, and he's going to hand off. It's going to be Williams right, and he's going to go up the field, and he's going to fall into the end zone, he thinks. And so
there's
the refs. Refs also feel he fell in the end zone, so they're going to call it points more for the Colts. So with just under 10 minutes to go in this third quarter, at 27-0 Colts. And unfortunately, on that turnover, they were able to capitalize.
Yeah, if you're Braden Antisi, you just got to feel good. All you do is you say hut, you hand it off, and you just watch 2 running backs just really go to work. And so they've scored. Every touchdown they've scored has been on the ground tonight, and that's the 4th touchdown for Mr. Monix as they come for the extra point attempt.
Yeah, is it going to be the kick is down, or the hold is down, not the kick. Kick is up, and it's no good off to the left-hand side.
Yeah, special teams has been a struggle for the Colts. That's the only area they've been struggling in so far. So another missed extra point makes it 27-0. Yep. 9:58 here in the third.
Yeah, so with 9:58, the Colts were able to capitalize on the turnover. We're going to take a break. You're listening to IA Colonel Football on 96.9 Super Talk for the Delta.
When it comes to your health, nobody beats the home team at South Sunflower County Hospital. When you have a minor emergency, waiting to be seen can be a real pain. That's why you need Delta Primary After Hours Clinic. You'll love the convenience and personal attention that can only be found at South Sunflower County Hospital. You'll also have peace of mind knowing that you'll have immediate access to our full scope of hospital services. Visit your winning team at www.southsunflower.com. South Sunflower County Hospital, your hometown hospital.
Need a little good news in your life? Well, here's the deal. State Farm has new lower car insurance rates in Mississippi, so you can now get the service and convenience of State Farm agent Andy Daniels at an even better price. That's right, State Farm can help you save even more cash and get the good neighbor service you deserve. It's the real deal for car insurance. State Farm agent Andy Daniels is ready to help you save in Indianola. Call Andy today at 662-887-1578. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And the kick is going to be fielded by Graham Howard at the 30, and he's going to turn on the jets, and he's going to turn to the right-hand side, and it looks like it was Darren Williams who just tossed him like a rag doll out of bounds. He lands on the ground. He's going to hop up like he's a ninja and jump back up to the huddle.
Yeah, that was a great return by Graham Howard. He received it clean, judged the ball right, and was able to just cut to the right and get to the outside, and really good starting field position, some of the best field position the Colonels have had all night here, starting on their own 48.
That boy is fast.
He really is fast and quick. So let's see what the Colonels come with to try to get some momentum going and get some points on the board here at their home opener at Legion Field.
Just now noticing Killebrew has one of those linebacker things on his back of his neck. Hopefully he's okay with that neck injury he had last week. He's going to be thrown out to the left-hand side looking for Burke, and it is a catch made. Fingertip catch off the tops of the blades of the grass.
Yeah, heck of a catch. Had to go down low for it, off the shoelaces there, but it was a catch. Yeah. They converge on that.
Great hand.
And going to be enough for about 5 yards, so brings up second and short for the Colonels here, 9:34 in the third. Tall hill to climb down 27-0 here at the home opener.
I promise you, at 45 years old, I cannot bend down like that and catch that ball.
Well, you might, but you hurt something going down.
That's right. Yeah. I won't get back up.
That's right.
Killebrew's going to go under center with two receivers to the left and split I formation. Going to pitch back to Sheedy, a full head of steam up the field. He's going to start running a little left and right, try to get some extra yardage. He does. He gets up to about the 45-yard line, going to set up a third and about 3. Manageable for the Colonels with 9 minutes to go.
Yeah, a lot of running just for 2 yards. The Colts are able to string that out down the left side there, the far side of the field as we look at it. But still positive yardage for the Colonels to bring up a manageable third down. So let's see if they can keep this drive alive. I think they'll go for it on fourth no matter what. So I got 2 chances here to get 3 yards. Don't need a penalty right here. We've had some struggles with some penalties in the first half, so we really need to execute on this play.
That's right. We did. When you're talking about Kyle Killebrew, that's a monster of a jump to be able to come back from that injury he suffered last week and be able to start this week. Glad to see him out there as he's going to be coming to the line behind under center with an offset eye. Big hole for Hagen Sheedy. He's going to be run down at the 20 or 29-yard line. Big gain. Antisi on the tackle.
Yeah, Antisi playing secondary was able to bring him down, and a good run up the middle by senior Hagen Sheedy. So some momentum here, moving the chains. Did see that last week for Pillow. Some runs and some screens up the middle. So maybe the Colonels are going to attack that spot here in the second half, hopefully break through and get some points on the board as they're down 27-0 here, 8:53 left to go in the third.
Still that missed extra point opening for us, Scabberg.
It's there.
So you're telling me there's a chance.
It's sitting right there.
I think it's a gift we sent.
Stranger things have happened.
That's right. Here we go. Let's see what the Colonels have. They're going to come to the line again in that same formation, that I formation. Big Fitz Manning going to be leading the way. Graham Howard coming in motion, but they're going to blow it dead.
Timeout. May have been I can't see exactly where the play clock was, but it may have been to save a penalty on the play clock running down.
I believe you're right. Don't want to take it. You want to take advantage of keeping this good field position, this momentum going. Don't want to see any backwards plays. Moving this ball.
So that is an early timeout for the Colonels here. Yeah. We'll see how that plays out in the rest of the second half.
Yeah, I'm hoping that hopefully we can get this play running right. Get positive momentum up the field. Keep building on this momentum and get into the end zone. And get into the end zone, you break it to a 20-point game. It becomes different. That's 3 possessions.
Yeah, you just gotta focus on this.
Yeah.
You just got to focus one play at a time. Keep moving that ball forward. It's human nature for for a team to get up this big and then kind of lollygag a little bit. So if that's the case for the Lee Colts, then the Colonels need to take advantage of it on this drive because this has been the best drive of the night.
Absolutely. Hagen Sheedy is, I believe he got a little bit of a senior boost while he was in the locker room. He's feeling it. He's actually able to get that head of steam, that anger, and push forward and get some positive yardage. Let's see if that translates back out on the field in this play here. Fitz Manning going to line up in that fullback position. Killebrew going to go under center. Hagen Sheedy as the deep back, going to send Graham Howard in motion. Looks like the same play they were going to run a second ago. Fitz Manning, a little bit of miscommunication as to where he needed to go, but he takes it and he runs around the right-hand side, rumbling, mumbling, stumbling. He's HOTT, hot to go, all the way down to about the 10-yard line. He's going to set up a first and goal at the 10.
Yeah.
Big run by Fitz.
Just to get, they hand it to the fullback and a little miscommunication on which side, and he just takes it upon himself to break it to the outside. Everybody on the Colts had moved inside because it looked like a run up the middle. He's able to give the Colonels their first and goal here at home at Legion Field in the opener. So really need to punch this in here sitting at the 10-yard line and make a play here and get on the scoreboard.
I do want to apologize to our listeners, 45 years old, trying to say HOTDOGO, hot to go. So I'll try to do better. Killebrew is going to go under center, and Fitz Manning, who just had that big run in the fullback position, they're going to hand it to him again, and he's going to be met in the middle. They were ready for that one. Fitz Manning still won't go down. He refuses to go down. And he gets back up, and he's ready to roll.
Yeah, Reed Spinks, number 54, met him in the backfield and drove him back. So there was nothing doing on that play. So no gain, no loss. We'll just do second down to 10 all over again.
That's right. And they're going to blow the play dead. Looks like possibly going to go for that water break. We're going to take it with them. You're listening to IA Colonel Football on 96.9 Super Talk for the Delta.
Are you looking for another choice for your prescription needs? Try any of your local Good Neighbor pharmacies and experience the difference your friends and neighbors are already enjoying. Your local Good Neighbor pharmacies serving the Delta with 5 convenient locations. City Drugstore, Hollandale, Cleveland Medical Arts, Cleveland, GMP Pharmacy, Belzona, Yazoo Drug Company, Yazoo City, Magic Mart Pharmacy, Indianola. Your Good Neighbor pharmacy where you get same copay and better service. Experience the Good Neighbor difference. Bring your prescriptions in today. Your local Good Neighbor pharmacies serving the Delta with 5 convenient locations.
For over 100 years, Planters Bank has been committed to offering full-service banking in Sunflower County. I'm Will McDowell, Vice President of Planters Bank in Indianola. From sponsoring a variety of community events to high school sports, we are proud supporters of all things Indianola. If you need a loan, checking account, or any other banking service, please visit us at either of our convenient locations in Indianola. Planters Bank, proud supporter of the Indianola Academy Colonels. Planters Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And we're back here at Legion Field. I apologize. I took a bite just before Christmas. Count me down. 5.
7:54 left to go in the third. Colonels are knocking on the door here. They've had their best drive of the night. If you're just joining us, they're down 10-yard line, even though they're down 27-0. Yep. Kellebrew's about to take the snap out of shotgun. Here's the play. Going to look and throws it into Graham Howard on a slant and gets down to the goal line. So they ran the play earlier where they threw it to Hagen Sheedy in the flat. Well, this time they faked that and go throw to Graham Howard on the slant, and he gets close to a score. Not quite enough to get the score in, but it's first and goal for the Colonels here.
Close enough to get us in here. He's got wheels and hands. That's a dangerous combination. Graham Howard doing some big things out here. Let's see what the Colonels have in mind for this last play on they're calling it 3rd and goal with the 1-yard line. I thought it was first down. But they're going to go Killebrew, T-Bone trying to get it into the end zone, and T-Bone is in the end zone. There he is.
T-Bone in for the score.
Yeah, T-Bone in the
Great
end zone.
job for the Colonels to push that over.
Yep.
And get on the board here.
27-6 with 7:03 to go. Let's see what the Colonels are going to do here to try to get some extra points. Are they going to kick? Are they going to go for 2? Let's see what they got.
Looks like they're going to be kicking the extra point there as the Colonel flag goes down the sidelines here, and looks like they're going to go for that extra point here.
Glad to see that Colonel flag flying. I sure couldn't be carrying that, but I'm glad to see it. It means we got some points on the board. And
this was solid plays, really solid plays there. You know, we did have to call the timeout because the play clock was running down. Yep. But other than that, really good drive. The best drive of the night, obviously, because we got some points.
Yes. Snap back to Graham Howard. He puts it down. Hagen Sheedy kicks it up, and it is good. So 27-7, Colonels down 20 with 7:03 to go in this third.
Well, do you think we try an onside here? I don't know that you're going to pin them back deep.
You know,
it's just an idea. You know, do you try an onside and maybe get lucky with it?
Well, I'm going to tell you, I'm not convinced that Lee Academy is kicking it short because it's part of their repertoire. I believe it's because they really don't have anybody that can kick it deep. And it's just one
but they have speed enough to make something happen off of that. You're right. I don't think they have necessarily a kicker that kicks it deep. So it'd be interesting to see if we want to try to do something similar. If it's not an onside kick, if we do try to kick it high and run up under it. Yeah. I remember being a playoff game where West Jones down in South Mississippi, they had this play where they would just kick it so high, and their guys would run under and almost catch it. Yeah. And they got 2 or 3 of those in that playoff game. So you never know in high school football what that looks like or what coaches might have up their sleeves. So Colonel's coming back on the field. Down 27-7 here, 7:03 left to go in the third, and need to get the ball back no matter what. Need to get a stop and get the ball back.
See what they can do. Notice here down on the sidelines, Brian Davis down here takes the photographs, sweating it out. Appreciate the Enterprise Taxi, one of our new sponsors on radio.
Shout out to the ET.
Absolutely. Appreciate Brian Davis, all he does to bring the news to us, whether it be good or bad.
ET phone home.
But, he's doing a good job out here taking some photographs, trying to get maybe some of our kids in the papers. Always love to see those little ads and all those things in the paper.
Yeah, that's what keeps local papers going, man. Everybody making the paper. I got plenty of paper clippings from my kids. I know everybody out there does as well.
You got to get it laminated at the bank. Here we go. Hagen Sheedy's going to kick a short kick over to the right-hand side. It's going to be fielded by, unfortunately, Monix, and he's going to be tracked down by the Colonel. He's going to shift away to the middle of the field and met. Let's see, that is going to be Hagen Sheedy. I would love to know the statistics on tackles on kickoffs for Hagen Sheedy. I guarantee you there's not another kicker except Pat. We need to call him Pat McAfee.
Yeah.
I mean, it's incredible to watch him kick and make tackle.
But you got to. I mean, I'd rather have it kicked out of bounds than kicked at Onyx.
Yeah.
So we got to be mindful of that when you go out there. So
I think they targeted 12, and 12 just ran out.
Yeah.
I got Monix behind me.
That's right.
So they're going to be starting at their own 48-yard line with 6:53 to go, up 27-7, and they're going to line up in the I formation, and they still got their quarterback Antisi, and he's going to be met in the backfield. Not the quarterback, pardon me, but Monix is going to be met by the Panama
and Killebrew.
Old T-Bone and
pushing him back. So a good play. Shows the heart of the Colonels.
Yeah,
shows the heart of the Colonels. They're not laying down. They're still playing. They're still here. Scoreboard doesn't go in their favor right now, but they're still working hard and playing in the backfield. Showing some leadership there by Tucker Panel, senior number 11, making a play.
Two big-time plays right there. As we come to the line again, no gain on the play, second down and 10, and another big play. Carson Miller blading through the defense and making the tackle after only a 2-yard gain. Monix gets a 2-yard gain to the 50.
Yeah, Carson Miller and Matthew Gary right there to welcome him, and so another big hit, another big play. Going to bring up 3rd down and 8. So this is really where you got to watch the tight end, Jonathan Redwine. This is kind of where he's made some big plays tonight. He made a diving catch in the first quarter down that led them to a touchdown. He made another crossing route catch on the other end. It led to a touchdown. So you got to really keep an eye on number 8 here.
Yeah, going to go in tight formation. Antisi is going to be in the shotgun. Going to hand it off Monix. He's going to be trying to shift his way around. He's going to be met by T-Bone Ty Killebrew and then brought down by Matthew Gary riding his back.
Yeah, number 51 was in there as well, Nicholas McCoy. So, gang tackling, it's 4th down. Looks like they're still going to go for it. They have no reason not to. So really got to dig deep here if you're the Colonels. Make a play here. Been making some big plays to keep Monix in front of you. So let's see what the Colts do here. Maybe just trying to draw them off sides. I don't know. Going in the shotgun formation, though.
It's a long 4, short 5. Let's see what they go with here as a shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Antisi is going to roll out to his right. He's got a little pressure, but he's got a big block. Monix had a big block on our young guys, and my goodness, Antisi was met over there by your son, Evan Burke. And I think he just introduced himself, but I don't think Antisi remembers anything about it. I hope he's okay.
Well, Antisi was he had it wide open, and he was running tall. He wasn't running low. And
he's up. He's good.
And senior safety Evan Burke came over there. Wasn't able to get there in time enough to keep it from being a first down, but he did lay a Sunflower Lumber wood of the week.
That is definitely the laying the lumber for the week. And Antisi's back out there. That's the kind of athlete he is. He's out there. He's ready to roll. Let's see what he does here. And he's going to remember number 19, I promise you. Haken Sheedy meets, I believe that's Monix in the backfield for another big loss.
Big plays by 2 seniors back-to-back, and Monix was trapped in the backfield, so that's going to push them back to about a 2nd and 15.
Yeah.
So look, the Colonels are here, man. The Colonels are like, this is our home field. We're going to play. We're going to play this game out. We're not going to just get handed over to you. And so kudos to them. Kudos to Coach Putnam for some of these calls and adjustments he's making. And this is a big play here, 2nd and 14. Let's see if the Colonels, it's 4:19 left in the third quarter. Colonels are down 27-7.
Guy Burke, I need you to pinch and make sure I'm not dreaming, because this is a different Colonel team than we had watched for the first 3.5 quarters. And here they go, 2nd and 15. Antisi's going to be under center, and he's going to roll out to his right. A lot of pressure coming from the Colonels. And a good catch made down there. Number 22, I believe that's the first time we called him.
Yeah, Bram Harris.
Second time.
Yeah, second time tonight. He had that big catch in the first half that led to a touchdown, but had him in the flat. And number 22 was able to bring it down inbounds as the clock continues to run. 3:45 left to go in the third. 27-7, Lee Academy leading as they're getting ready to come to the line here on a big 3rd down and 6.
Yep, that's right. And the refs are going to be calling timeout. I believe it may be another water break on the field. We'll take that timeout with them. You're listening to IA Colonel Football 96.9 Super Talk for the Delta.
Hey, Cooper, we've been talking about our Pabst Store Robertson floor service for a long time.
Olivia, there is a reason the people in the Delta shop with our Pabst.
You know it!
We carry all type of floor, carpet, ceramic, wood, tile, and vinyl plank. We also sand, refinish hardwood concrete, and brick floors.
For all your flooring needs, come see us at Robertson Floor Service.
And get a free Coke. And by the way, the estimates are free.
Robertson Floor Service Indianola, voted the best of the best for 2 years in a row.
Hi, I'm Bailey at Bill's Body Shop in Ruleville, and we want to fix your car. We're a family-owned business that has long served the Delta with quality vehicle repairs. My grandfather started this business in 1972 with quality being his top priority. My dad has followed his lead for more than 20 years, proving to be committed to superior work. As a third generation, we are continuing the tradition of exceptional bodywork and excellent customer service. Give us a call today at 662-756-2745. You won't be disappointed.
And we're back. 3:38 left to go. Colonels are trailing 27-7 to Lee Academy. Big third down here for Lee Academy. If the Colonels can hold strong here, get the ball back. Maybe.
Yeah, it'll be four down territory.
Yeah.
They're just going to take 2 times to get off this field.
Yep. Antisi's going to go under center. He's going to send. It looks like Spinks. Oh, and his tight end. That was Redwine. Jumped off sides. Cost him 5 yards.
Yeah, jumped the gun a little bit. Going to push it back to 3rd and 11. So you never know what can happen here with these penalties and how that's going to affect this drive.
And that's what happens when you have too much red wine. Start jumping off sides.
Woo, that's a 45-year-old comment right there. UB40.
Right. UB40 is what I'm talking about. 3rd and 12 from the 40-yard line. They're going to run the clock. 3:30 left to go in this third quarter. 27-7. Let's see if the Colonels can hold strong here. Last time we saw a 3rd and 15, they were able to convert. Let's see what happens here. And he's going to hand off, try to ride that Monix train again.
Yeah, Shane Howard in the backfield. Number 81, Guy Robinson, getting some play tonight. So a good stop there, keeping Monix right there in the backfield. Clock continuing to run. But it brings up a big 4th down, 4th and 11. So the Colonels really need to stop this drive and get the ball back as they have momentum here in the third. Playing with a lot of heart here tonight at Legion Field.
Yeah, Fleming is on the field. That's a big red alert. Whenever Hayes Fleming was flying around, that was incredible. Blaine Fleming going to come in and fill in that linebacker position with Matthew Gary as they look at the line. And Antisi's going to be in the shotgun formation, and he's going to be pressured out of the backfield. He's going to run to the left and the right, and he's going to be met by 3 or 4 different Colonels. He's trying to drag him to the first down. He gets to the 30, but he's going to be 1 yard short. So it's going to be Colonel football. He's not going to get back to the line. You can't give him that, right? Yes. The Colonel offense back on the field.
Great play by the Colonel. Shout out to Antisi. Heck of a play. Got pressure. Broke out of it. Ran up the middle. But several Colonels there wrapped him up and kept him from getting the first down. So a turnover on downs here. Let's see if the Colonels can get another drive here, finish out the third quarter, get a score here, and you're down 27-14, hopefully, and be a big, big boost for the Colonels heading into that last quarter.
Looked like Houdini, but unfortunately Houdini did not have that magic trick worked out up his sleeve. He didn't get all the way to the first down. Colonels taking over at the 30-yard line. Got to go 70 yards to pay dirt, 2:36 down by 20. Let's see what the Colonels have here. They're going to line with an I formation under center. As Killebrew going to hand off. Looks like was that William Baird in the backfield?
I think it might have been William Baird. Yeah, number 9, William Baird, taking the handoff up to the left. No gain there. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. So second down for the Colonels here. 2:20 left, 27-7, Lee Academy in the lead.
Yeah, and, trying to get that speed along the left-hand side. That William Baird is fast.
Yeah, we see Patrick Davis coming in the game along with Ty Killebrew. So 2 guys there. It looks like Patrick may take the snap, and Ty may have a different position on this play. So let's see what Coach Nestor has in mind.
Here we go. Let's see. Is the Colonel's going to come to the line. Killebrew's going to line up. Looks like in the trips right formation is one of the inside receivers. AC7 is going to be in that second position. Going to throw it out to Killebrew with the catch and the immediate tackle by Spinks. And unfortunately,
that was a low snap, so that messes up the timing. So that was part of the problem there, the low snap and not getting it out quick enough. Spinks was able to read that. Being a veteran linebacker and able to wrap up Killebrew with that. So that brings up third down and long, 3rd down and 15 for the Colonels.
Patrick Davis still out there, and we were talking during the break that North Delta Water must have had some cramping equipment in it because we are not cramping tonight. Looking good tonight, very healthy. As Evan Burt's going to go out to the left-hand side of the quarterback, Graham Howard lined up on the right. Killebrew's going to call Davis going to call for the ball, lines up in the backfield, going to get pressured and run out to the left-hand side. They're going to throw a little bit of King Laundry on the field. Looks like it's going to be in the area of hold and going to bring it back. Or they might not take the penalty. It'd be 4th and 10. Let's see what they decide on this play.
Yeah, Patrick Davis looked to his right. The read wasn't there, so he tucked and run. Got a couple of yards there running to the left side, but it is going to come back with a hold against the Colonels.
Yeah, I knew it was an area of holding, and unfortunately, Colin's going to have a setback.
Yeah, so, once again, we talk about execution. It looks like it's going to bring out the punt team to punt this away to Darren Williams. He'll be waiting for that. You got to punt it away from him. You don't want to give that up. The Colts have got some push on these punts and have gotten close. So really got to shore up that middle so we can get the punt away.
Yeah, just make sure we don't do any more of those Levi 4th and 14 sneaks. Hopefully we're able to.
It was declined, so they'll move the ball up for the punt.
Yep.
The referees had moved it back thinking it was going to be accepted, but now Killebrew is waiting for that snap to kick to Williams.
And that is the right call, and especially with it being 4th and 10. Let's see. Williams is going to back up to his 35. It's going to be a high snap. Killebrew is going to get it on the bounce and kick it away to the left-hand side, to the right-hand side of the field. Actually, a good kick considering that.
Heck of a play by Killebrew. Heck of a play. Not, the snap went over his head. He was able to corral the ball. There was a defender there looking to try to make a tackle. He's able to kick it away. A smart play.
Yeah.
Because, in that you might think, hey, I'm just going to run it. But that kick gets it back out close to midfield. So not a terrible position for the Colonels with that bad snap. So two bad plays in a row. Puts us in a tough situation, so it all comes down to execution as the Colts come back to the line.
Yeah, he's a pretty good basketball player, and that showed. He was able to get that rebound and kick it out and get a good punt out. And the Colts going to start on the Colonel 48-yard line. Pitch going to be to Monix to the right-hand side. 22, looked like he was holding. They are going to throw the King Laundry out. And it's going to be a gain of 5, but it looks like it's going to be...
Yeah, gain of 5. Evan Burke on that tackle. Carson Miller had pushed through the line and got held there by number 22. So Bram Harris had a couple catches tonight. He also caught the Colonel there with that hole, and it's going to push them back into their own territory now. So a good first down play there for the Colonel defense.
Got to appreciate a good dad joke. That's right.
I'm here all the week. Try the veal.
That's right. We're going to have to get Kate on the drums. She's going to hang out if we're going to put her to work. And I appreciate you, Kate. Love you, baby girl. All right, so here we go. The 42-yard line, 35 seconds to go. The Colonels can get a stop here and get the ball back, and they're 3 scores down. Let's see what they can do with it here. The Colts are way behind.
Yeah, great time for another bootlegger turnover here.
It would be. The bootlegger defense. Wow, yeah. Let's see what happens. It's going to be, looks like a fake handoff. He's going to do a spin move and go out there and try to do a bootleg run. You call it bootleg. Unfortunately, it was on the offensive side. He did get a few yards back. Going to set up a 2nd and long. I'm going to say 15 on the play at the
51. Nicholas McCoy was in there going low, and some other Colonels brought him down. So not a lot of gain on that. So it's going to bring up 2nd down here. As the clock ticks down, I think the Colts will probably let this clock run out, and we'll head into the 4th quarter here at Legion Field.
So as we go into the 4th quarter, 12 minutes to go in this ball game, Lee Academy faced with a 2nd and long on the other side of the break. We'll see what the Colonels can do in the 4th quarter. You're listening to IA Colonel Football on 96.9 Super Talk for the Delta.
Credit card fraud can be a nightmare. While you may not be held liable, especially for larger charges, that doesn't mean that being a victim of credit fraud is a walk in the park. But don't worry, Guarantee Bank has got your back. Our fraud team monitors your card 24/7. If our team suspects a suspicious transaction on any of your GBT debit or credit cards, we'll notify you by text, phone call, or email. Contact your local branch to update your information. Guarantee Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Hi folks, Brady Smith with Sunflower Lumber and Home Center here to tell you about our company. Since the 1940s, Sunflower Lumber has been in the same location with the same mission we have today. That's customer service and satisfaction to the fullest. Our dedicated, knowledgeable staff is here to work for you, whether adding on to the hunting camp, updating your kitchen or bath, spring cleaning around your property, or replacing your roof. We're your first stop for all your project needs. Stop by today at 204 Highway 82 in Indianola, or give us a call at 662-887-1511 and see what shopping local can do for you. That's Sunflower Lumber and Home Center, and go Colonels.
And we're back here at Legion Field as we're looking to see what the Colonels can do. 2nd and 17 from their own 45 for the Lee Academy Colts. 12 minutes to go in this ball game. The Colonels trying to ride a little bit of momentum. If you look at it, we're winning second half, or at least tied, 27-7 here. We went down 21-7. So we just won the third quarter.
We've gotten more push up the middle and gotten in the backfield. They've tried to pass the ball a couple of times, but our rush has broken that up. And even held Monix in check post the first drive of the second half. So big play here. You want to keep them behind the first down markers, and let's see what kind of run attack we get from the Colts, because I think they're content with trying to run clock no matter what.
How many points did you say, Lee? Phillip?
Yeah, last week Phillip came back and scored 17 points in the fourth quarter, and that was one thing Coach Rick Johnson referenced. He wants to see his team be able to close teams out, specifically on the road, and he noted that was 2 years in a row where Pillow came back on them. So not real sure kind of what's going on with the Colts when it gets down into the second half. Maybe they think that they've accomplished something and then let the other team back in it, as high schoolers and teenagers can do. So let's see if a play can be made. You never know what one turnover might do in a game.
Maybe my rose-colored glasses, but maybe our Colonels are 20 points better, or 3 points better than Phillip. We can get 20 in this quarter. Go to overtime, and we get a look.
Well, I'll tell you what, no matter the outcome, we've seen a lot of hard hits. We've seen a lot of heart. We've seen them in the backfield. They haven't rolled over. They've continued to play here at the home opener here at Legion Field, and they're going to continue to do that till there's triple zeros on the scoreboard.
A lot of young guys contributing. You know, we've called McCord's name a bunch. Tonight the sophomore, stepping up big. We call.
Yeah, the Colts have been one-dimensional. Yeah. They really haven't passed the ball a ton. They've had timely passing, but we'll see what happens here.
And TC back in the shotgun formation. He's calling for the ball. Looks like Matthew Gary scared them into all jumping off sides. He was creeping up to the side. He was trying to get in that gap. And all the receivers just took off down the field.
Yeah, they're going to push them back even further here. So, lack of execution on their end. So let's see if the Colonels can make a push here and really make a play. This would be this. If the bootlegger defense could get a turnover right here, it would make things a little more interesting tonight.
2nd and 22. Looking at Matthew Carey out there leading the charge, telling his linebackers where to go. Looks like everybody's trying to get back and get in the backfield and hopefully push them back a little bit here. They're going to go trips to the right. Antisi, and he's looking to Monix. Monix going to straight up the middle. And guess who's there? That's Evan Burke. He's leading the tackles. He's still leading tackles.
Yeah, but he cut it up the middle, and he's so fast. He gets all that yardage back, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down and short here. Even though the senior safety got another 1v1 tackle there.
It is a little bit concerning, I guess, that your safety leading in tackles. It says they're getting to the second level, but he's making big plays. He made a big hit on quarterback, made him think twice about running the ball. So hopefully that'll bleed into this play here. Big 3rd and 3. Antisi's going to be in the shotgun formation, hands off to Monix. And he's just going to run hard charge, full head of steam up the field, get to about the 30-yard line. Going to be a first down.
Yeah, he just put it into second gear there. It took 3 Colonels with him to get the first down. The Colonels were, they were up towards the line. They were packing the box, and there were key blocks up front that gave him just enough hole to break through, and then he's so hard to bring down when he's just got full steam ahead.
Yeah, just imagine when he gets in the weight room for the next 2 years. What he's going to look like.
Yeah, just as a sophomore, it's amazing to watch.
Yeah, can we get him off the schedule? All right, anyway, so Lee's going to be coming to that I formation again, handoff to the fullback, and Desi Monix taking a little drama class, apparently. He's making those big head moves, and it's making me think he's fixing to get the ball. He's good at that.
Yeah, well, Spinks, the fullback there, took that, and Slayton Helms, with his helmet off, makes the tackle in the backfield. So only a 1-yard gain for the Colts on that play. 10:33 left to go in the game. 27-7 Colts as they're driving.
Yeah, the defense looks like it's trying to step up and keep them in that no man's land where they maybe go for the 4th down, and maybe the Colonels get a big stop here. Antisi going to go under center, and again, Monix up the middle, picking his way and finding his way up to the first down. Their yardage to about the 19-yard line as we tick under 10 minutes to go.
Yeah, he made a move and made 2 Colonels miss, cut it up to the left. Thankfully, they caught him from behind, but enough to move the chains again as the clock ticks, and I'm sure that's what Coach Johnson wants over there. Just continue to run the ball, continue to run the clock, and try to get out of here with a victory to go 1-1 on the year.
Yeah, he's very swifty. He moves back and forth, but he's also fast. It's incredible.
But it's also like he's shifting as he moves forward. He's not a straight runner, and people bounce off of him because of that.
Yeah, Antisi under center. He's going to hand off to the fullback, who's going to be, it falls loose, and who's there?
They're calling him down. They're calling him down.
Are you serious?
Yeah, the judge comes in calling him down.
Oh, my word. That was Matthew Gary on the recovery, and I'm sure he's hating to see that.
Yeah, I know he's sick about that, but they called him down right as it happened.
My goodness, we'll have to watch that. watch that replay. Man, that was tough. That could have been a big play for us. 9:30 left to go, 27-7. It's going to be second, Colts are leading. It's going to be second and about 3 at the 10-yard line as we're taking close to 9 minutes to go in this half. NTC under center with that I formation, handoff to Monix, full head of steam, runs into the end zone, and it's just been the theme of the night. He runs to the left-hand side and scores 6 for the Colts with 9:08. They're going to go up 33-7.
Yeah, that's Mr. Monix's 5th touchdown of the night. So he has been the workhorse. He is the definition of a workhorse, and he has been just making play after play after play. But the Colonels, they've been laying some hits, but it's just still tough when you're the size of the Colts are leaning on you up front and giving him the options that he has as a running back.
Yeah, and just like you say, they're going for 2, try to get those 2 points back because they feel like it's going to make a difference. Let's see where they go. We're going to go again to Monix. He's going to go up the middle. He's going to get those 2 points. 35-7 with 9:05 left to go. Lee Academy leading your Colonels. We're going to take a break on the other side. We'll see if the Colonels can get those points back. You're listening to IA Colonel Football on 96.9 Super Talk for the Delta.
Playing defense doesn't have to be something you do with your bank. On the Community Bank team, our strategy is simple. We're here to cheer you on through every financial play call and every savings celebration. With over 100 years of knowledge and experience, our playbook knows when to run a blitz, call an audible, or throw a monetary Hail Mary. No matter what banking services you need, Community Bank is ready to coach you through it. Community Bank, committed to our community. Member FDIC.
Born and raised in the Delta, we get it. We understand your connection to this land because ours is just as strong. It's not only been our home for 7 generations, but the home of those we care about. We value the natural resources of the Delta and the joy they bring to us. Our goal every day is to nurture and protect those as we continue to provide the best services possible to our customers. That's Gresham Petroleum Company in Indianola and Shaw, and Gresham McPherson Oil Company in Greenwood and Belzona.
And we're back here at Legion Field, and the Colts are looking to kick off. And Graham Howard and Hagen Sheedy are back deep. And we've got the irreparable Cole Sepulvedo back there as well, but they're going to kick away from him, of course. Hagen Sheedy's going to field it at the 23-yard line, looking to get upfield a little bit. Gets to about the 43-yard line, lands right next to the King Laundry. Let's see what that's going to be.
Flag on the play. Good return by Hagen Sheedy once again, about 25, 30 yards. And we'll see if there's a block in the back maybe.
It really came out early, which was, it came out even before, I believe, Sheedy caught the ball. So I don't know what that could be. It's got to be, it looks like a cracked back block or a block in the back or something. Let's see what the refs are going to call and where the starting field position is going to be for the Colonels. Whitehat comes up to make the call. 8:56 left to go in this fourth quarter. Colonels facing a 28-point deficit, down 35-7. Going to be 1st and 10 for the Colonels, just trying to figure out where it's going to be. It looks like the referee is asking Lee.
It is against the Colonels. They're moving back. We're just waiting to see what specifically. Probably a block in the back here. That's going to push the Colonels to about 7 or 8 penalties tonight. Top block. And unfortunately, that's going to be a longer penalty.
Yeah.
And so, that's, the first 2 games, you're averaging 7, 8 penalties a game. That really, really is significant when you look at what you're facing against the opposition. So, got to clean all that up. Got to clean and get to work on executing better. And Colonels coming to the line here. 8:56 left in this game. 35-7. Lee Academy in the lead.
Yeah, and let's see what they have. They're going to have Killebrew back at the quarterback position. Going to be Fitzmanning to his right. Evanberg split out wide to the left. Trips to the right. Throwing a route. Looks like it might have been a slant route or a hitch. And hits off the defender and bounces to the ground.
Yeah, just a little bit behind intended receiver, Hagen Sheedy. Another low snap. So, when you run these types of plays, if the snap isn't where it needs to be, that can really mess up the timing. And we saw that happen once again right there.
I tell you, that's one of the scariest positions to play because not only do you have to snap the ball perfectly into the quarterback's hands, you got to get up and start making blocks. And, and Joseph has done a very good job with getting the ball back there. Very few butts.
Yeah, and sometimes it's just a little fatigue setting in the fourth quarter. So let's see if we can overcome that here.
Yeah, and Sheedy's going to come back and line up right next to Ty Killebrew in the shotgun formation. Killebrew looked like he bobbled the snap a little bit, going to throw it out to Sheedy. The catch was...
That was not a...
Well, the catch was it looks like it was.
He never had control of the ball, and they're saying they're giving them a touchdown. What a terrible call by the referee.
Yeah, I hope that they're able to.
He never made a football move.
Yeah,
that was an incomplete pass, and they just gave the Colts a touchdown.
Well, the back judge and side judge are out here talking about it. They're going to talk to the referee and see what they're going to call. But that should have been an incomplete pass from where I'm sitting, and they're sitting about.
And you can see it was in his hands for a split second. He never made what we would call, and what we've heard, a football move. The ball comes out. It should have. He was hit, and it was an incomplete pass.
Yeah, it was. He turned, and
really not sure what's happening.
Yeah,
there's a lot of discussion here.
Yeah,
that was.
So they've been slow by making their calls. I guess it looks like they're pointing the direction of the Colonels. Look like they're going to bring.
Looks they're going to bring it back, which is the right call.
Good that they got together and had a discussion.
Thankfully, they did get together, huddle up, and make that right call because it was definitely an incomplete pass. So the Colonels get back on offense, get the ball back, and hopefully can get some yardage here and keep this drive going with 8:45 left to go in the game. Still 35-7 Colts.
In hindsight, I do like that they let the play out. Unfortunately, they don't have replay, but they did get together, make a discussion, made the right call. If we were in the shoes of picking up a fumble with carrying in the end zone, we'd like to have seen that. So I'm glad they got together, made the right call, and didn't just stick with what they had on the field. Killebrew's going to be a shotgun formation. He's looking out towards Evan Burke and gets a slant route, and it's just a little bit behind him. Difficult to try to reach behind you, make a catch where you're heading one direction, having to make an adjustment. Just fell to the ground. Going to be third down.
Yeah, it was just turning in and had to reach back, and it was just offline just enough to where, that happened earlier in the game to Graham Howard too. Yep. So just these little miscues, they just add up over the course of the game, and so another punting situation for the Colonels. 8:40 left to go in the game, down 35-7.
Yeah, and Killebrew is going to be back to punt. AC7 checking the defense, and Killebrew is going to get the punt off, and it's going to bounce at the 46-yard line, go straight up into the air, bounce down, and Levi Williamson's going to be down there to down it. Colts are going to start at their own 46-yard line with 8:34 left to go. We're going to take a break on the other side. We'll see what the Lee Academy Colts can do. You're listening to IA Colonel Football 9649 Super Talk for the Delta.
Stay connected with your community through the Enterprise Tucson newspaper, Sunflower County's ultimate source for local news and updates. From breaking news stories to in-depth features, we deliver the latest happenings straight to your door. Stay informed with Enterprise Tucson. Subscribe in Sunflower County for $33 or $44 outside the county today and never miss a beat. Call 662-887-2222.
Or log on to enterprise-tucson.com/subscribe to subscribe.
Hey, this is Chris McClain with Indianola Electric. We would like to thank our loyal customers for your continued support for the past 36 years. We are in our second generation operating under the same family for over 3.5 decades. As an electrical contractor, we are here for all of your electrical needs, from service and repair to customized automation and controls. We also have a complete motor shop for new or rebuilt electric motors and generators. Give us a call today at Indianola Electric for all of your electrical needs at 662-887-3292.
And we're back here at Legion Field, and Desi Monix right around the left-hand side. He's gonna get a gain of about 6 on the play. Going to set up a 2nd and 4 from the 48-yard line. Going to move to the Colonel side of the football field. 8 minutes ago, 35-7. Lee Academy is looking to try to build on this lead with their starters still in, and I believe that that's an interesting call.
Well, the Colonels have been fighting all night. Several guys getting some run. It's good to see them kind of adjusting to the season. Don't have the cramps and the injuries that we faced last week with several players locking up at the end of the game. So coming back out of the water break, hopefully we can make some plays and get a stop. Had an opportunity to get a fumble down there. It didn't go our way. Thankfully, they called back the previous drive, a fumble that they had originally given to the Colts. So really need to get a stop right here, though, as it brings up 2nd down and 4 for the Colts, down 35-7.
2nd and 4 at the 48-yard line of the Colonels. And he's going to line up under center, 1 receiver left, or 2 receivers left, 1 in the slot. In the I formation behind him is Spinks and of course, Monix. And, of course, he's going to hand off to Monix, rolling left-hand side. He's going to pick his way around. He's going to be met by Levi Williamson, and he's going to scamper on into the end zone. He was able to bounce off that tackle, and a 48-yard run for Monix gets the goal line. 7:33 left to play.
6 touchdowns for Monix on the night. And so as the clock ticks, under 8 minutes, 7:25 left to go in the game. That's going to push up 41-7. Lee Academy in the lead, pulling away here in the fourth quarter. So finishing the game as their coach Johnson wanted them to finish, and they're going to be attempting that extra point here now.
Definitely finishing this game with a 48-yard run from Monix. And what I did see was there were about 3 or 4 10th graders out there on the field getting some playing time. So you like to see them get out there, and I do, realize that Monix is also a 10th grader, but he's a pretty stout 10th grader. 41-7, and the kick is up, way up, and it'll come down eventually, but unfortunately it's still not going to be good.
Yeah, just a bit outside.
Just a bit outside, to quote a little bit of, I can't even remember his name. But anyway, we're going to take a break. On the other side of the break, we'll see what the Colonels can do with the ball. 7:25 left to go. Colonels trailing 41-7. You're listening to IA Colonel Football on 96.9 Super Talk for the Delta.
Need a little good news in your life? Well, here's the deal. State Farm has new lower car insurance rates in Mississippi, so you can now get the service and convenience of State Farm agent Andy Daniels at an even better price. That's right, State Farm can help you save even more cash and get the good neighbor service you deserve. It's the real deal for car insurance. State Farm agent Andy Daniels is ready to help you save in Indianola. Call Andy today at 662-887-1578. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hey, Cooper, we've been talking about our Pabst Door Robertson floor service for a long time.
Olivia, there is a reason the people in the Delta shop with our Pabst.
You know it!
We carry all type of floor, carpet, ceramic, wood, tile, and vinyl plank. We also sand, refinish hardwood concrete, and brick floors.
For all your flooring needs, come see us at Robertson Floor Service.
And get a free Coke. And by the way, the estimates are free.
Robertson Floor Service Indianola, voted the best of the best for 2 years in a row.
All right, the Colts are going to tee it up here. Colonel's going to line up in the same formation. Graham Howard and Hagan Sheedy back to receive. And the kick is up, and it's going to be fielded by Graham Howard. He's going to take it along the left side, run into his own man, and 33-yard line is where he'll go down. And that's where the Colonels will start with 7:20.
Yeah, there was some brotherly love miscommunication on that play. I don't think Graham's going to be too happy with his brother, but maybe they'll start a podcast like two brothers, the Kelsey brothers, and get $100 million. Did you see that this week?
I did not.
$100 million to talk, brothers talking on a podcast. Yeah, man. Yeah. I wish I had a brother that was famous. I could get $100 million.
That is a little bit strange. Strain and Graham were twins, both trying to occupy the same space like they were 16 years ago, right? Or 17 years, however old they are, 16 years. Anyway, to occupy the same space, that's what was going on. So anyway, they'll talk about that.
Patrick Davis in, freshman at quarterback, going to take some snaps here at the end of this game. And let's see what the Colonels can get moving. It'd be great to score some more points. There's some miscommunication on who needs to be in. And the play clock's down to 5.
There we go. 7:07 left play. Patrick Davis under center, going to pitch it back to his senior running back, Hagan Sheedy. Going to do some spin moves and head down to a 5-yard gain to the 40-yard line. Tick under 7 minutes to go.
Yeah, linebacker number 59. Don't know his name. He's not on the roster for the Colts. He made the tackle there. Must have been a late addition to the roster.
Yeah,
but another solid game by Hagan Sheedy. Let's see if they can get something going here.
The mysterious Colt. As Tristan's going to be limping off the field, hoping he's going to be all right.
Yeah, hopefully he can work that out.
Yeah, and here we go. Patrick Davis again going to come under center. Fitz Manning and Hagan Sheedy lined up in I formation. Behind him, he's going to go under center. He's going to hand off to Fitz Manning. He's going to add a couple yards to his stat list. And down the 42-yard line, going to bring a 3rd and 3.
Yeah, Sawyer Humber, number 10 for the Colts, in on that play to take him down. So, 3rd down for the Colonels. Let's see what we can do here. We'll see if this is a passing down for them. But it is 3rd and 2, so
Yep.
You know, Patrick Davis had a good run on a run option play last week. Let's see if that's something that they go to now.
Yep. You know, he did also have that pass down the field that was caught by your son. The heck of a play. Your son took him about 5 yards downfield, almost got in the end zone. They're going to hand it off to Fitz Manning. He's going to hit a Colt pretty hard, but unfortunately he got hit from behind. Ball comes loose. 59, the mysterious Colt jumps on it. And does that count since he's not on the roster?
Well, number 62, Peyton Burton, was in on that play, too, to knock the ball loose. So another turnover for the Colonels here in the fourth quarter as we tick around 5 minutes left to go as the Colts offense will come back on the field.
Yeah, 5:35, 41-7. Hopefully, you know, we can just get out of this game going back safe and healthy. We'll see who they bring out to run their offense here. Looks like they might have some new Colts in. Yes, the quarterback are going to let Antisi take a break tonight. Monix as well, I believe.
Number 5, Mac.
Quarterback's Ferracci. I was hoping I wouldn't have to say his name tonight. I hope I said it right.
Yeah, is Ferracci like a Ferrari? We'll see.
It may be. Apologies to Mr. Ferracci, Ferrosi, or whatever his last name may be. I hope I didn't butcher it. Ferracci going to hand off to the running back, and it's going to be a senior.
Darren Williams,
and he's
breaking tackles and going for a touchdown.
Pick his way for 40 yards and a touchdown. So, yeah, when it rains, it pours. And Darren Williams.
I guess there's no backup running back.
I guess there isn't. I'm looking at the roster, and, yeah, there are. Anyway, we won't get into that. 5 minutes to go. The clock is going to be running now, 47-7. Let's see if they got the kicking game figured out. The other ball still waiting on it to come down, so they're going to have to get the second kick ball out and see if they can get this extra point kicked. We're going to kick under 5.
It was just a quick handoff. Darren Williams ran up the middle and broke it out to the left side and was able to walk into the for a touchdown.
47-7, looking to tackle on the extra point. The snap is going to be back, and TC's going to put the ball down. No, he's not. He's going to pick it up, and he's going to run around the left-hand side, and he's going to try to get in for 2, and he does.
Yeah, it was a bad snap. It was low, so he had to make a play, and he did to get the 2 points. So that pushes it to 49-7, 4:32 left in the game here at the home opener at Legion Field.
We'll take our final break. On the other side, we'll get the last 4 minutes of this ballgame in. You're listening to IA Colonel Football on 96.9 Super Talk for the Delta.
Are you looking for another choice for your prescription needs? Try any of your local Good Neighbor pharmacies and experience the difference your friends and neighbors are already enjoying. Your local Good Neighbor pharmacies serving the Delta with 5 convenient locations. City Drugstore, Hollandale, Cleveland Medical Arts, Cleveland, GMP Pharmacy, Belzona, Yazoo Drug Company, Yazoo City, Magic Mart Pharmacy, Indianola. Your Good Neighbor Pharmacy where you get same copay and better service. Experience the Good Neighbor difference. Bring your prescriptions in today. Your local Good Neighbor pharmacies serving the Delta with 5 convenient locations.
Coach Tommy Nestor here for South Sunflower County Hospital. In the Nestor household, we know a thing or two about championships. And just like the therapy team at South Sunflower County Hospital, we know that championship health care is always in season. South Sunflower County Hospital provides preseason training, game day coverage, in-season evaluation, injury management, and postseason recovery, which allows you to stay in the game longer. South Sunflower County Hospital, your hometown hospital.
And we're back here, and the kickoff goes deep. Graham Howard's going to field it at the 20. He's going to look up, try to find that hole. He's going to go around the left-hand side, make a move, make a man miss. He's tackled by 62, and again, his roommate, Strain Howard. They just wanted to occupy the same space. That's just
Peyton Burton, number 62, another big tackle. Could have been, if it wasn't for him, could have been a big game for the Colonels and Graham Howard. The Colonels come back on the field with under 3 minutes to go in the game, down 49-7 at the home opener here. Legion Field.
Let's just get a few plays in, try to get out of here unscathed, and see what we got next week. See what we can do at Benton. That's one we really want to get back. Last year was a 1-point game.
14-13 loss to Benton here at Legion Field last year. So really want to go in there and play well and execute at a high level.
Trips to the right, snaps a little low. Patrick Davis is able to get it, flings it out to Levi Williamson. He's going to run up the field for about a 6-yard gain to the 41-yard line.
Noah George in on that tackle. Great pass and catch there. The snap was a little bit low, but Patrick Davis handled it, got it out to Levi Williamson. He got a significant gain before he was brought down. by Noah George.
You know, we do have a very young quarterback room, but they're an athletic quarterback room.
Yeah.
Ty Killebrew would be able to make the same play. Matter of fact, on that punt, he did. He fielded the ball and still got the kickoff, you know. So they've got room to grow in this quarterback position. And, both of them showing signs of athleticism tonight. As Patrick Davis is going to be in the shotgun formation, trips to the right, throws it out. Looks like it's the first catch for number 26, Isaiah Morgan.
Isaiah Morgan showing off the hands there. Nice pass by Patrick Davis, close to a first down. We'll see if it was good enough. Number 7 for the Colts, Kyle Rawlinson, was in on that stop.
Picks up 3 on the play. I remember he had a game-winning 3 last year in John Junior High.
Exactly right.
Man, dude's on fire.
Good target.
First down. Give it to him.
Long arms. Showed off his hands there. Made a good move afterwards. So good pitch and catch there as we get to a minute left in the game here.
Got about 2 more plays unless we score on this one. Let's see what happens. Trips to the right. Patrick Davis going to be in the shotgun formation. Isaiah Morgan to the left. And it's going to be Fitz Manning in the backfield with Patrick Davis, but there's a flag. King Laundry on
it's going to be a false start on the Colonels, push them back 5 yards.
Yeah, well, hopefully they get the ball
1 step forward, 2 steps back.
And hopefully they'll get the ball set so we can get this last play off. 40 seconds left to go, running clock. Let's see if they can get that 50-yard, 50-point play. I don't know, what is it called? Statue in the Liberty play, or I can't remember what they called it, the Little Giants. But anyway, it's going to be trips to the right, Patrick Davis in the shotgun formation, snap back to him, going to throw a fade route, and it's Isaiah Morgan again. Tries to make the one-handed Odell.
It was a good ball, but it was towards the sideline. He had to twist back to it, and it was just too far out of his reach, couldn't bring it down. Even if he caught it, I don't know if he could have got a foot down inbound. So another opportunity, maybe one, or are they going to let it tick off? I think they're going to line up and shake hands. That's going to wrap up the season opener here at Legion Field.
Yeah, so on the other side of the break, 2-minute break here, we'll talk a little bit more football, what's up next for the Colonels, and wrap this thing up. And we'll send you guys home and hope to see you next week. But let's get to the other side of this break. IA Colonels drop 1 to the Lee Academy Colts, 49-7 is your score. On the other side of the break, we'll talk a little bit more about IA Colonel football. You're listening to IA Colonel football on 96.9 Super Talk for the Delta.
Hey, Cooper, you know we've been talking about our Pabst door Roberts and floor service for a long time.
Olivia, you know there is a reason the people in the Delta shop with our Pabst.
You know it.